Oh boy, we back at it, baby. They say Twitch says the title's invalid. Try changing it. See you do a live edit on Twitch. How does shit invalid? Okay, it's probably too long. My bad, y'all. Let me get this new edit for the Twitch going on. You dig? Oh yeah. All right, for sure. Say, all right, get that going. Now we live, baby. It's your host with the most Culatto Smoke Yuck Mouth in the house. And this is What the Feezy Weekly with your boy in the building. You know what I mean? We're going to turn up like the top of that ceiling. You dig? Let's get them notifications go out. You feel me? If y'all hear that mic, let me know if it sound nice. If y'all can hear it, throw them thumbs up. You know what I mean? We trying new equipment as we always do to level the game up. You feel me? It's a wild week been going on. You know, I'm fresh from Chico, baby. You know what I mean? Up there up north, man. We did a live show this weekend. Shout out to my brother Drew down. Special appearance, man. We told Chico down at 10-0. Shout out to Chico. Shout out to Northern California, man. It's good to be in the building with the northern, my peoples, man. You dig? It was live, man. It was nothing but Raider jerseys and Raider hats. So when we performed the Raiders, it went crazy, man. Then when I brought Drew out on a special guest, he did this one too. Oh, they went crazy, man. Had Bart 3 times crazy come out on his one too. So 3 times crazy. Bart from 3 times, Drew down, and the Loonies, man. We killed it. Murdered that shit this weekend. You feel me? Yada. I don't even, did I get past 2 minutes? Okay, cool. Perfect. Everybody in the building, man, let me know where you tapping in from. The committee, the gang. You know what I mean? The first one on the UWAP is Old Bar. Let me see. Oldberg. What do you say? Oldberg Nyla. Oldberg Nyla. Man, salute to you, man. First on the tap in. You feel me? You get the screen, Mean Gene. You know how we do this thing. Salute to everybody tapping in, man. We got great content tonight. You know how we gonna do it, man. You know, and I love to ring this thing, man. You feel me? That Cash App alert ring thing is right here for y'all, man. Y'all hit that Cash App alert. You know how that go. Yeah, man. So you get the Cash App alerts going. Definitely, man. Appreciate all y'all support. We definitely leveling up. You see the cameras up, the mic is up. You know, we gotta make the content good for y'all. You know what I mean? Definitely, man. Let me pause this thing right quick. Gotta let my dog out. Jake, man, what's up with you, man? You know when to dip, huh? You know when this podcast time. You're like, let's get up out of here. Nigga, deuces. I want to show you off, little nigga. Jake just dipped. All right, nigga. I'm here by myself. Jake was supposed to be my co-host. That nigga dipped. All right, cool. We got it, but we in the building, man. Capital business. You know what I mean? City of what did I say? City of okay. Haiti in the building. What's happening, man? Capital business 916. I see you, Macramento. DMV in this thing. I see your boy DC in this thing. Uh-huh. Yeah, let me see where everybody tapping in from, man. Let me see where the audience, man, the mob, the gang, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, we going back live, man. Of course. Birmingham, UK in this thing, overseas in the building, man. Salute. You dig? Yada. Atlantic City, New Jersey in this thing. Salute to the Atlantic City. That's the first, man. The Gamble City, Boston in this thing, man. Salute. Yada 313 in this thing. Minneapolis, you know what I mean? St. Paul in. Salute to my nigga DMG. You feel me? Yeah, man. Cincinnati in this thing. I see you, boy. We're about to be out there too in Ohio for this cannabis fest, man. It's about to be big. We're about to do this 419. Yeah, Ohio, man. We're about to be out there lit. Us, Afro Man. I think shit, Wiz Khalifa. It's gonna be a lot of big dogs for the cannabis thing. It's legal out there. They finally legalized cannabis in Ohio, so that's a good thing. I'm looking for my lighter. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my fire and desire together. Is it in my phone? Let me see. Been wiggling too much. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together right quick. The fuck is my fire and desire? I got it. You know. We on, yada da. We on. How y'all doing tonight? How was y'all weekend? Was it good? You know what I mean? You know, February, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in Detroit, you know, going through that ice blizzard. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody going through them fucking blizzards out there in the Midwest and the East Coast, man. Salute to y'all, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the weather, man. I looked at the news in Detroit, man. They had a flood and a fucking snowstorm where the motherfucking storm flooded the motherfucking water, and everything is the water is flooded, and it got everything just motherfuckers chopping out bricks of snow just to walk. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Period. So big shout out to everybody in the Midwest, man. Prayers go out to y'all, man. I know y'all going through it with this bullshit ass weather. You know, I don't know if the levee broke or whatever broke. You know what I mean? It froze it, and cars can't move. It's all types of shit, man. So everybody out there in the Midwest, man, especially in Detroit, man, prayers out to y'all, man. Definitely, man. Definitely. They said it was cold this weekend. I believe y'all. You feel me? Where Gooch the Great at? My nigga, my twin in the building. Where Gooch at, man? Shout out to Gooch if he in the building, man. My twin in this thing, man. You know how we do this shit, man. Ronnie House, I see you, boy. You feel me? The alumni is in this motherfucker. Hakeem, I see you, boy. You feel me? Yeah, I see everybody in the building, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a great night tonight, man. Drake sales finally come in, man. First week sales come in. He doing his 1-2, man. I can't count the motherfucker. You can't count the boy out, man. You can't count the boy out, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Drake fans going crazy. Kendrick fans are still doing victory laps. You know what I mean? We also got Joe Budden verse 50. We also got Charleston White hating on Kendrick Lamar whole halftime show. We got, what else we got going on? It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's gonna be a great show tonight, and we got y'all tapping in. So definitely gonna throw that alley oop out there, like Chris Paul, the motherfucking Blake Griffin, and through that Live City. You know what I mean? Get that going and let the committee, the gang, and the nation step in and talk y'all shit. You feel me? So it's gonna be a great night tonight, man. Shout out to the vampires, Vamp Life. You feel me? You know, this is for the motherfucking grown people, you know, that don't go clubbing no more, because clubbing is kind of not safe. The new clubbing is the strip club. They could go to the strip club, make it rain, nigga pop some bottles and go home. That's the new club. The regular club, nah, nigga. Because first of all, females in a regular club ain't even dancing with niggas. Like the club is over. When that nigga Kendrick made the song Watch the Party Die, the party is dead. Bitches is in the club making love to their phone. They like this. You in a whole fucking table. You got a whole motherfucking booth and bottles and everything. And the females there, they just on their phone like this. La, 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 la. Like, it's everybody right here active, and females on their phone, right? Not dancing. If they do dance, they dance with their homegirl. They do a little shit on the phone. Again, hey, they dance with their homegirls, put the phone down, and just start drinking and sit down. Right? You go to the strip club, hey, busted it. Bah, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. It's activity, my nigga. You gonna have a good time. You gonna see some naked women, and not being antisocial and not dancing on you. They gonna dance on you and get some bands on you. But you having fun with a female, right? And multiple females, right? And that's what going out and going to the club is, having fun with the females, right? Unless you a Rainbow or a Tinkerbell or a Peter Pan. You're trying to have fun with some females. Even if you go with a crew full of niggas, 10 niggas, y'all all trying to knock a bad female and have some fun. Even if you don't go home with her, just to dance with her, talk to her all night, buy drinks and shit. Just that female company in the club is great for a nigga, right? So yeah, niggas in the strip clubs now, because that female attention, this strip club girl make you feel like you the man. They be in your ear like a angry coach. they try to knock your money, nigga. So yeah, nigga feel more important at the strip club. Not to feel like that, like not to say like on no trick shit, but going out is tricking. You go out to a regular club, you buying bitches drinks, excuse my language, you buying females drinks, you buying them after the club, you gotta go to they hungry, buying them food and shit. Whether it's the motherfucking taco truck outside the club, the little hot dog stand outside the club, or y'all go to whatever's open, Denny's, Waffle House, 13 Coins, whatever's open at that time. That's mun, right? So 500-600 on the club. You could spend that 500-600 on a strip club and have fun. You damn near could have got some buns. You had that much fun. You feel me? So yeah, man. Not to be promoting clubs like that, man. You feel me? But I'm just saying, man, y'all girls out there got to really start partying again, man. You know, I got to really start. Like, remember, I don't know. I'm hella old school, man. I think I'm too old school, but people 40 and up, remember, or probably 35 and up, remember at the end of the club, it's a last song. It'd be a slow song. So you get a nice slow dance and get to knock some work. They make that slow song used to be you gotta do a slow dance with a girl at the end of the club. That was the end of the club. It ain't no more slow song at the end of the club no more. It's night, last liquor call. Get up out of here, man. It ain't no slow song. It ain't no song to make you get up on a girl, hug her, and get up in her ear. None of that shit. Am I lying? Am I lying? It is not no slow song at the end no more. Remember, it used to be a slow song like, hey, get your girl right now, man. Get your girl right now. Last call for alcohol. We're about to slow it down, man. Get on the dance floor. Get what you can get, man. Get your girl you won't. Get your girl in your green. Woo, 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 woo. DJ. Nigga play some motherfucking, I'm telling you, they slow it down and make you get real, you know what I mean? Lover boy in that motherfucking lover girl. Straight up, real quick. Right before y'all leave that bitch, right? Your boy birthday, man. Hey, big happy birthday to Hakeem, man. Happy birthday vibes to Hakeem, my G. You get the screen, my bag, man. Happy birthday to Hakeem, man. Big salute to you, my G. You know what I mean? You made it another a calendar. Salute to another calendar. You know what I mean? Straight up. And that's important, man, because a lot of people ain't alive. A lot of people are going through health issues, man. Prayers for my nigga Gomac. You know what I mean? Coin Academy. You're going through some health issues, you know what I mean? So, I mean, life ain't guaranteed, for life. Like, once you're born and you got to go back, you know what I mean, to God, you know what I mean, period. I don't like to say the D word, but I say you was born from God and then you go back to God, you know what I mean, period. So it's one day you're going to go back to God, that's going to happen with everybody. So, your health and how you take care of yourself, how you take care of your temple. Your body is your temple. What you put in your temple, you know what I mean? It's going to determine how long, you get to live on earth before you go back to see the boy, the big dog. You dig? So, yeah, man, big happy birthday. And to everybody, the Pisces, the motherfucking Aquarius, you know what I mean? The Capricorns, everybody that had their birthdays that just passed, man. It's good to be able to live another spiritual year, you know what I mean? And a physical year, you did all in one. But let's get through toast to you too, man. Activate. Toast to you, my G. Happy birthday. I'm toasting with this bullshit ass beer too. I got motherfucking champagne and wine. I got expensive champagne that I do not want to pop on. I need those for special occasion, big boy occasions, you know what I mean? Got Lamborghini wine and shit in there that I want to save for big boy occasions and shit. So yeah, it's cool to, drink a beer and chill. Fuck with it one time, But yeah, man, let's get to the content, man. What I want to do first, man. I want to go with C. White, man, because C. White is despicable and diabolical. With him, I get to it. I get to it once I play it. But he's a total he's just I think I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, man. But I think it's certain people that was put in this podcast atmosphere and this hip-hop atmosphere to destroy hip-hop from the inside, and I be getting them vibes from Charleston White, you know what I mean? Like, he's not for hip-hop, you know what I mean, at all, no matter if it's positive or what he considered negative. I don't think he fuck with it, but that's the pot calling the kettle black, because this is an old ass nigga dressing like a hip-hop nigga and talking like a hip-hop nigga. But he was, on the political courtrooms and stuff like that, trying to get funding, for trying to help the community and whatnot. He wearing suits and shit. He had dreadlocks with a bald spot in the middle or whatnot. You know, he is for the trying to, you know, outreach for the kids and whatnot, right? So when you got positive rap coming from Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Uniting, you know, the gangs, you know, even the Mexican gangs. That's hard out here in LA. Mexicans do not fuck with blacks out here as far as the gangs at all. So for him to unite Bloods, Crips, and Mexicans at that pop out and then put Bloods, Crips, and Mexicans on his album, do the Christmas TDE, do the Christmas show, free, and Nickerson Gardens, a free show with Kendrick, SZA, everybody from TDE, a free show for the neighborhood, for the projects, in the middle of the projects, giving back. You know, that, come on, man. How much more positivity do you need? And do a Super Bowl show with a message in it. You know, everybody's looking up 40 Acres and a Mule. You know, that's the topic. That's trending. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? That we all know what 40 Acres and a Mule, as far as our demographic, OGs. But these youngsters, I had to tell my son, he's 18, what 40 Acres and a Mule was. He didn't know. Spike Lee film company is called 40 Acres and a Mule because of that. Look up Spike, all the Do the Right Thing, all that shit that he put out, all his movies is under 40 Acres and a Mule. That's the name of his movie production company, right? So us from the old school, we already know what it is, but for Kendrick to throw that out there, you know, and we all want reparations. You got the FBA, Foundational Black Americans. You got the movements going down, the AD, you know what I mean? All them different movements going down. What is called the American Descendants of, it's a hella different, you know what I mean? Movements going down to get the reparations in. The reparations come from 40 Acres and a Mule. That's what was promised to the slaves that were free. And we never received that. So now we want reparations. You know what I mean? So that's what the whole argument for the reparations is, because we was promised 40 acres. ADOS, right? Thank you. Thank you, Shan. Thank you. ADOS, ADOS. Thank you. That's what the chat is in the building, man. But you got all those movements that's fighting for our reparations, meaning they're fighting for 40 acres and a mule. Kendrick Lamar said that in a Super Bowl on a freestyle. Leave that nigga alone. How much more positivity do you need? But let this dude, you know, he was complaining about gangbangers rapping and rappers killing each other, and that's negative, and fuck them and fuck that. This is a positive rapper. And watch what he got to say about the positive rapper. This show you that he don't give a fuck if you're positive or negative. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Let's get it.
Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
Watch this, y'all.
Oh, hold on.
I know.
Big shout out to Big Kish, man. Y'all follow Big Kish, man. His shit is lit, man. Definitely, man. I'd rather go to his channel than go to what's my nigga name? Say Cheese. Say Cheese is blurping shit left and right. So I'm not getting blurp Beyonce by Say Cheese. So yeah, we're gonna get this shit going with my man's over here. My man's in them. You feel me? DMX and my man's in them. Big Kish, man. Let's get it. Fair use. Let's go.
I know you a Drake type of nigga too.
Do not click off this video. Watch this. I want y'all to see the hypocrisy. Watch.
I know you listen to Drake. You listen. Everybody got a few Drake songs.
I'm talking too much. Hold on. I'm talking too much. Hold on. There we go.
Everybody got to play by some rules.
Okay, watch this, y'all. Watch this.
Everybody got to play by some kind of rules.
Check him out.
Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I know you a Drake type of nigga too. I know you listen to Drake. You listen. Everybody got a few Drake songs that they like. I don't care what you say or how you feel. But I know you. I've heard you listen to multiple Drake records.
Yeah.
You're not a Kendrick type of guy. We spoke about that multiple times. How'd you feel about the halftime show?
Hey, pay attention to what his shirt say too. Pay attention to what his shirt say just before he get started. Watch it. Listen, y'all.
I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance. That symbolism shit is whole shit. Symbolism and revolution cannot.
Whoa. He got a field nigga sweatsuit on. Oh, we are in a real life simulation of the fucking Boondocks and motherfucking Simpsons all in one. The cartoons is real fucking life. I never thought I would see a Uncle Ruckus hip hop rap gang version of that in real life. This is fucking Uncle Ruckus, my nigga. Y'all be fucking with this nigga, man. Check this out, man. Niggas like this don't know no rapper. Ain't in no studio with no rap. Why you talk about rap shit anyway? You ain't did no songs, no production. How the fuck you know the quality was good and what's not? You listening to this motherfucking old Sanford and Son looking ass nigga with some hip hop clothes on. Stop playing, my nigga. Man, this Boondocks and real motherfucking effect, man. Y'all be sparing this nigga, man. He disrespecting our legends, man. Fuck this nigga, man. I'm tired of y'all sparing this dusty ass nigga, man. This nigga is a Uncle Tom. This is the Uncle Tom 2025. This nigga got Phil nigga on it. The fuck he talking about? Phil nigga? This nigga crazy, man. But then don't talk about 40 acres and a mule. Really? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Be spoken the same words.
Now, isn't this the same guy who does symbolism in his character? A character is symbolic for something, right? Ain't this the same guy who said, yeah, behind closed doors, I'm a genuine person, but out in public, I'm symbolizing. That's not what he said, but a character is symbolism.
I don't agree with that, Big Kish, but keep your science going. A character is acting. That's not symbolism. Now, if he did some type of hand gestures and shit and some type of dance that represents some symbolic shit, booyah. Let's say for instance, right? Lil Nas X is a rapper, right? A Rainbow Tinkerbell rapper, right? But when he did his BET performance or his MTV performance, it was a lot of demonic symbolism in the performance. You get it? Demonic symbolism. This is positive symbolism in Kendrick's performance. So you could get negative symbolism in a performance and positive. This happened to be positive. Sorry about that. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
A character is he's symbolic. He's being a symbol of these YNs out here. Hypocrisy. He's a hypocrite. Check him out.
Nigga, revolution is about action. It ain't about no motherfucking secret puzzle. And you got to try to understand the hidden concepts and precepts that's being dropped. Nigga, the revolution have never been about symbolism. Symbolism is a Masonic, the Masons kind of shit, homie. Put shit in symbols, homie. And let me just say this.
I'm trying not to go off. I'm trying to let it roll for y'all, man. I'm trying not to go off. Trying not to go off. Now, this is coming from somebody who never listened to Kendrick Lamar. This is coming from somebody who never listened to K. Dot. He always listened to Drake. But then, on the other hand, you always got something to say about it. Let's get it.
Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. This nigga contradicts everything he fucking say, man. Period. His whole play is to disrespect anything that's going down. Period. Anything that's fly, anything that's popping, anything that's lit, he gonna say, fuck you and get some views. Fuck that nigga, get some views. Fuck this, get some views. That's his whole play. That's his whole money bag. The more we get less concerned with this nigga saying, fuck you, the other shit, he dies off. Period. Same with Fedademics. Fedademics ain't no journalist. He talking about, oh, it's real journalism. How you doing journalism when you shitting on the artist that you have to do journalism with? Oh, fuck him. He broke. Oh, fuck you. You fuck this one. And fuck it. Like, yo, no journalist from the Source or the XXL has ever did no shit like that. The most that ever came that made a rapper feel uncomfortable from the Source was the mics. You got two mics. You nigga, that's a bad album. But they didn't under that two mics say, oh, your album is trash and fuck you and fuck your bitch and whoop 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 and you ain't got no money, nigga. That's why you got dropped from the label and all that shit along with the two mics. That's not journalism, my nigga. That's hate. That's trying to destroy hip-hop from the inside, my nigga. I think these niggas is being paid by the feds. I'm sorry. They trying to destroy hip-hop from the inside. I heard this nigga Fedademic say, oh, I don't want to hear no positive. I want to go back to booty clapping and slide on my ops and pop up my op. To a nigga that stays in the house all day, that don't go outside and they ain't got no ops. Internet ops ain't no ops, nigga. I'm talking about real shit where niggas got to duck bullets every day in they sections in they zone. And you can't walk outside without ducking bullets, nigga. And you talking about you want this instead of positive shit? You feel me? And the positive, more skill rap is taking over. You feel me? That's what swept the Grammys. Positive skill rap. So they hate that the whole atmosphere of rap is being changed, right? The atmosphere or the frequency of rap, not the atmosphere, but the frequency of rap is being low vibrations, right? Low vibrations You know what I mean? Drug use, suicide, bitches twerking, stripping, drug use, you know what I mean? Shooting each other, sliding on your app. That's low frequency. So nigga come with some positive shit talking about 40 acres and a mule. Now it's trash. I got it. Let's go, y'all. Fair you. Sorry about the long, speech, but I'm keeping it a buck, man. I think these niggas are COINTELPRO 2025. Watch out for these little niggas like this with field nigga on their shirt. Fuck out of here.
Performing at the Super Bowl is like the slave being invited to the front of the mansion to be in the front yard and get to perform in front of Massa and his family and friends.
So he said performing at the Super Bowl is like the slave being able to perform in front of Massa, in front of the friends. What are you doing when you over there with Aiden Ross? Getting money with Kick. You performing for the master. They call you Unc. You got to perform over there to get your little mama, right, my nigga? The fuck you talking about? You with the white boys. Oh, well, he got to perform for master. The pot calling the kettle black. Everything he complained about, he did. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
While they sit on the porch and y'all out in the front doing your slave dances and you get to perform in front of the house. That's what the...
Okay, if that was the truth, then every white person who performed at the Super Bowl, which outnumbers all black people who perform. So what is that for them? Is that when the white people perform, is that the same analogy you give?
Talk your shit.
Super Bowl performance was like. So to say, man, he did this, he had the symbols in, that don't do nothing for black people. Symbolism don't do nothing for black people. But the most disgraceful thing that I've seen.
Why it don't do nothing for black people if all black youth is searching up 40 acres and a mule? Because it's not teach right now in school. They're taking black history out of school. And they don't want to teach about the slavery shit. They don't want the white kids to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Feel uncomfortable. And white kids ain't never felt fucking uncomfortable. They felt privileged, and they'll call you African booty scratching, you my slave. Back in the day, the little cocky ones, you know what I mean? I went to the all white schools where you're outnumbered and you're the only black dude, you and two dudes. And they'll get on your ass. Oh, African booty scratcher, whoop, 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 slave, go grab this, go grab that. They'll use that shit that we is learning in school against you. You know what I mean? So, they fear that the black kids will use that against the white kids right now, which has never happened ever in life. But it's happened with the white kids because I experienced that shit. It happened with them. They'll use that shit all day. But black kids have never used that against them. Like, hey, man, your ancestors put us in slavery. We want to fuck y'all up. That ain't never happened, my nigga. Never. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Was Serena Williams up there crip walking?
You heard it. Y'all heard it. This brother K. Dot gave this sister opportunity to give her get back for when everybody was in outrage for her doing the crip walk at the Olympics. This brother gave her the opportunity to get her get back, and look what he got to say. At his age, he's jealous that the spotlight is not on him no more. The spotlight is dimming from over him. Did y'all see his new little Tubi movie? That shit is trash. His Tubi movie is trash. Everybody thought he was going to be a good actor. I was like, yeah, Charleston White, and boy, you put him in the movie, going to be good. Man, he's a terrible actor. Charleston White is a horrible actor. Horrible. Horrible. Let's get it, y'all. He's hating. He's mad. He's jealous that K. Dot got the spotlight, and he don't. Let's get it.
That was...
Yep, he hating. I agree with you. Hey, Big Kids, talk that shit. He's a hater. If hater had a face, it'll be that nigga. Fact.
The most disgraceful thing that I saw during that performance. Her sister...
Didn't her sister get killed by a
the Crips? Yeah. Yeah, to be married to a white man up there dancing on the stage to try to get back at your ex-boyfriend who got way more money than your white husband. And you up there crip walking doing a dance.
No, he don't. That nigga is the owner of Reddit. He's a founder of Reddit, nigga. That's like a YouTube, nigga. No, he don't. Let's go. Let's hold on. Let's see. Let me see. Let's do this right on the phone, man. Let's see, man. How much is Reddit worth? 29 billion. That nigga ain't got more money than that nigga. And get half of that. Nigga ain't got more money than her husband. Fuck out of here, man. That nigga don't even know what the fuck he talking about. Reddit is 29 billion, my nigga. 29 0.7 billion, nigga. Stop playing, blood. Talking about this nigga got more money than her husband. This nigga is a co-founder of Reddit. He get half of that, nigga. Stop playing. Yada.
How many, man, we fucked up as a race of people. And you got black people clapping, saying that's probably the best performance. Man, the best performance ever was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson when he snatched that thing off and her titty came out.
Now you see this Uncle Ruckus shit he said? That was the most disrespectful Super Bowl. And he's bigging at it. Oh, the best Super Bowl when that titty came out. Like, man, this bitch ass nigga. Let's go. Fair use.
Remember, I always told y'all, they want our sisters showing their skin. Now, what in the hell Willie Lynch type stuff he on? He said the best performance is when our sisters is getting sexualized. That's the best performance. When our sisters is showing off their skin, showing off what they got to show.
And excuse my language. I ain't gonna call this man a bitch ass nigga. That was my emotions. I'm gonna call him a sucker ass nigga, man. That's some sucker ass shit. I'll call a nigga a bitch ass nigga if I really got an issue with him. You know what I mean? Like personal. This ain't personal. You know what I mean? This is, you know what I mean? Just me observing what he doing. Is some suck ass shit. That's it, man. So he a suck ass nigga, period, for this suck ass shit that he doing. That's it. I can't call nobody no B word. That's disrespectful. That's fighting words. You feel me? So yeah, that's some suck ass shit he doing right now. You hear me? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Off. He said that's the best performance. He don't care about if you can rap. He don't care about if you can dance, if you can crip walk. He don't care if you know how to play tennis. He don't care about no talent. That's going to lead the younger generation to do something for themselves. So what he's saying, what he's relaying to the young generation is that show off something when you grow up. Show off something, and then you're going to make me proud. Listen to what he's saying. I done lost all respect for him. Lost all respect. Check him out.
That's the best Super Bowl performance ever in human history. Nothing will ever be able to top that. Janet Jackson titty coming out, and Justin, man, nothing will ever be able to top that Super Bowl performance.
Y'all see that?
So Michael Jackson, Prince performing in the rain, Purple Rain in the Rain. None of those. Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. This nigga, see, the most disrespectful shit, he's saluting it. You can't listen to a nigga like this, man. That's why niggas like this should never talk about music. That's why I said he don't know shit about music. And you got this nigga talking about music. Let this nigga talk about whatever the fuck he talk about. T.I. now. I mean, even though don't even talk about T.I. But whatever the fuck he talk about, pepper spraying niggas here. You know what I mean? Whatever. Don't talk about real music. You don't know shit about music. Why they ask niggas that never been in music about music? You're going to get dumbass answers like this here, my nigga. And I ain't seen your motherfucking movie, man. But if the boys say your shit trash, you know, and he say a fan of you and he was rooting for you, you know, he thought you was going to be a dope ass dude, you know what I mean, in the acting, and the shit was Buffiante, hey, good luck. Let's go, y'all. Fair use, man. Big Kish, do your shit, man. Let's go.
Happened in the history of television.
But he's a character. He's playing a character. He's playing a character. He's a character. He's a jealous character. Very jealous. Very, very, very jealous. Whenever somebody has the spotlight on him and he doesn't have the spotlight on him anymore, he gets jealous, y'all. He's very jealous. Very jealous hearted. Let's get it.
Titty came out. Even the FCC had to come with some new rules and regulations for performances. Never be able to top that. Kendrick Lamar performance probably was the worst. All he did was put his hands on his hips and wiggle, doing that little worm dance. And all the mother, the red, white, and blue black people was crip walking and running in circles. I told y'all that's all they were gonna be doing, but twisting their feet on stage. And basically,
no dancer did one crip walk, my nigga. What are you talking about? Only Serena Williams, my nigga. The Bay niggas was doing hyphy dances, my nigga. Turf fiends. He don't even know what the fuck the dances is. They was routined out, nigga. They was doing little soldier steps. They was doing more marching than anything. Like marching like the Black Panthers, nigga. And then like the movements and shit. Like they wasn't doing no crip. Serena was crip walking, my nigga. Look how he trying to disrespect a positive rapper. That's crazy. And crip walking has become the phase. You're going to see little white kids crip walking on TikTok, little Asian kids, Puerto Rican kids, everybody. It's a dance. It's not just for the Crips no more. It's a dance. It's a hip hop dance now. It's like doing the motherfucking hammer. It's like doing the motherfucking the WAP. It's like breakdancing. It's like doing anything Chi-Town, the step. It's like doing fucking any type of dance, nigga, twerking, whatever the dances is, that's hip hop culture. Crip walking is hip hop culture now. It's just not for the gangs no more, right? So it's a dance from hip hop culture, and it comes from LA, and it's worldwide. So why not celebrate a worldwide dance? A dance that came from there. You did, just like New York celebrate breakdancing. It came from there. Well, Crip walking came from LA. We celebrating, nigga. Stop hating. Let's go. Fair use.
This whole performance was about Drake. It wasn't about his songs and
Somebody didn't watch it.
Hey,
Somebody didn't watch it, y'all. And somebody don't listen to Kendrick. But yet they have so much to say. So ignorant. He's a novice when it comes down to Kendrick. Doesn't know. But got so much to say.
his lyrical content and lyrical talent was all about Drake. So I give it a thumbs down.
Yeah, I was there.
Bullshit.
It was very underwhelming. They kept saying it was going to be a huge surprise. Everybody was trying to figure out what the surprise was. Was it Samuel L. Jackson? Was it Serena? Was it SZA? Like, we were just trying. Everybody was trying to figure out what's this huge surprise.
You can't say everybody say cheese. You can only speak for yourself and the few people you are around.
And then look, say cheese. You said, what's the surprise? He said, oh, what's the surprise? Samuel Jackson, Serena Williams, SZA. 3 surprises on your ass. He's supposed to just have SZA. He brought out Samuel and he brought out motherfucking Serena. Peekaboo. He fucked himself up by saying, what surprise? Samuel Jackson, this, that one. Duh. He was supposed to be out there by himself, nigga. 3 surprises. Peekaboo. Let's go.
You can't speak. Anybody who was at the Super Bowl cannot speak for everybody who was at the Super Bowl. You only surrounded by what, 50 people? And it gets smaller as you zoom in. You're surrounded by 4 people. Front, back, left, right. You can't speak for everybody. On the other side, the north side, the south side.
Probably
a lot of
SZA,
white people that were
SZA and Serena.
Yeah, but you know, and this is why I feel like the NFL, they're about to stop doing the black performer things, because a lot of white fans that came to watch the game, they really didn't understand the performance aspect.
No.
Like, they had the street lights and all the niggas running around, and a lot of white people didn't understand. And
You see, they don't want to talk about the numbers, right? But these are the numbers people. These are the numbers people. Let's not forget.
the NFL, yes, 97% black players, but most of the fans are white people that come to the game.
Yeah, because very few buy tickets and go to the game. Most niggas sit there
Very
and
few.
watch it on TV.
Yeah, very few. So I think they're about to go back to the next performer is definitely going to be pop, maybe like Post Malone,
Maroon 5, something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
some shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that,
Because they just didn't.
Maroon 5 already performed. He don't even watch Super Bowls. They already performed, my nigga. So at the end of the day, this was the most watched Super Bowl, my nigga. The Chiefs done been to the Super Bowl 3 times in a row, my nigga. The last 2 Super Bowls didn't do what this Super Bowl did, my nigga. That Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance is doing more numbers on the Super Bowl channel than the actual Super Bowl, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what you see. I'm gonna say it like this, man, and I ain't gonna say it, you know, for far as everybody, you know, but it seemed like what Kendrick said, you know, niggas hate the West Coast. I'm fine with it. You know, I'm gonna press a line with it. I think niggas don't really like the West Coast, you know, but want to emulate, you know, niggas gang banging everywhere, niggas crip walking and shit everywhere. You know what I mean? Niggas is making their own gangs everywhere. I mean, shit, you know, it's influenced like a motherfucker. You feel me? But you're hating where you getting it from. I don't get that. If you gang banging in New York and you gang banging in Atlanta and Houston and shit, claiming gangs, and, you know, Dallas and shit, claiming gangs that's from LA. Shit. I don't know, buddy. You got some issues with yourself, bro, period. Like me, I've been in LA hella years, you know what I mean, since the 90s, bro. I ain't never claimed one gang out here, period. That's their politics. I'm from the Ville. I got my own politics. I'm from East Oakland, my nigga. 6'5" Ville. My politics, town business, my nigga. And Oakland niggas ain't never gang banged through a flag in their fucking life, my nigga. So I'm not gonna come to LA and start throwing flags, nigga. That's against my politics, bro. And against their politics. So how I'm gonna be a new booty nigga out here trying to get you gotta be born and raised in this shit, bro. Just like you gotta be born and raised in East Oakland from your turf, nigga. You can't just pop up, nigga, and just be from it, nigga. You gotta be born in it and sworn in it, my nigga. That's the type of shit I know. That's the cloth I'm from. So I'm not gonna be a 20-some-year-old nigga trying to gang bang. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, nigga. I ain't from that, nigga. Period. I'm from a whole different cloth, my G. And I respect y'all politics. That's why I slide out here right, nigga. I respect all the politics out here. I don't disrespect the politics, and I stay out they politics. You know what I mean? That's why I'm loved by both sides and all sides. You know what I mean? Period. Straight up. But this nigga, man, like I say, COINTELPRO at its finest. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
They just didn't understand it. And Kendrick Lamar, he's talented, but I don't think a lot of white people at the game understood like the message and what everything was about. But it was very underwhelming.
So tell me this: why y'all not talking about the actual game? Why y'all not talking about the actual game if it wasn't important? Why is his halftime Super Bowl performance is doing way more numbers, gaining way more recognition than the actual game? If his performance was lackluster, that's my first time using that word. I told you, hey, look, I'm on my words, baby. If his performance was so lackluster, why is this the topic of your conversation? And I guarantee you this is gonna be the most replayed. They didn't show they don't show the wavelength right now. Guarantee you this is gonna be the most replayed. I already know it.
I agree with you. I know Drake the atmosphere would have been way different with Drake.
Yeah.
No way.
Even a Lil Wayne performance. Niggas, white people love Lil Wayne. Nigga for the second half of Lil Wayne's career was supported by white people at his concerts and shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, homie. They made it too. I ain't gonna say they made it too black, but
that's what he want to say.
Man, let me just say, nigga, that wasn't nothing about that shit revolutionary. And I hear people say, and they quoted this at the beginning of the performance, that the revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be televised. That's why you can go back and see some historic footage.
He said the revolution gonna be televised. You put the right person but the wrong, you put the right time but the wrong. He said the revolution about to be televised. You put the right person but the wrong guy. He didn't say the revolution not gonna be televised. So he fucking up already. I don't know what type of weed he on. Like, know what you're talking about, my nigga. He said the revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. He didn't say the revolution ain't gonna be televised. The fuck are you talking about? He on television. This nigga just hating, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Of black people being a water hosed. You can see some historic footage of black people having dogs sick on them. So
I see some disparities happen in the chat, man. Where my mods at? Mods, do your motherfucking job. Where the mods at, man? We don't need no disparities in the chat, man. No hate, no haterade, no none of that shit in the chat, man. We come here with good vibes and shit, man. No hating on the program, my nigga. You hating on the program, get the fuck up out of here, man. Period. Where my mods at doing a motherfucking job, do y'all job. Get the haters up out of here, man. Period. You feel me? Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
The revolution will be televised. When they made that statement that the revolution will not be televised, nobody foreseen cell phones. Nigga, so cell phones allow the revolution to be televised. Nigga, the revolution won't be funded. We'll be able to see the revolution on TV, but nigga, the revolution won't be funded, meaning the programs or the things that we need in our community, we won't have the funding, but nigga, we'll be able to record and videotape it.
As long as we're using somebody else's money with somebody else's face on, ain't gonna be no damn revolution. The revolution is within yourself. The revolution.
Record a videotape what? When we got Uncle Tom's like this guy sitting down. Okay, first you want peace. First you go against gang banging and all that shit. You want positive vibes, people doing shit for the community, stopping the gang banging. He's doing that. The first shit you do is come on here and shit on a person that's doing everything that you say you want rappers to do. You know, that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit right there. Like, don't complain about destructive rappers. Oh, fuck, whoop, whoop, and whoop. They shooting each other, man. Little doo, they smoking on whoop, man. Fuck it, man. Whoop, fuck that. I hate that. They just shooting each other, killing each other. Nigga, what happened to positive rap, man? All that shit. So now it's positive, going back to that. He's like, oh, fuck that nigga, man. Fuck symbolism, man. That's a Mason, man. And yeah, man, the most disrespectful thing and her crip walking. And yeah, but you was a motherfucking crip and you went to jail cripping, my nigga. Stop being a motherfucking hypocrite or a hypocrite. You was a crip. You came to LA to really learn the crip shit. You was a young Crip. You went to jail as a Crip, as a motherfucking teenager, bro. And you was Crip walking? The fuck is matter with her doing some Crip walking? And she from there, and you ain't. The nerve. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Is your own personal life. And you change, and you get with other people who change, and then something gonna snap off. All that he talking about trying to make up his own stuff in it. Listen, man, this dude is a hater, bro. This dude is a hater. This is top-notch hating, and he's jealous. He's jealous. Nobody's checking for him no more.
Pure hypocrite. Pure hypocrite. Straight up. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I mean, he's still doing his numbers. Don't get me wrong. He's still doing his numbers, but they're dwindling. Let's get it.
Hypocrite.
So when I
And his movie trash.
see black people clapping, homie, nigga, that's why Malcolm X made it clear that we're the only race of people, the only group of people who look to and for our entertainers to be our.
Malcolm would have punched you in your mouth. Stop speaking on Malcolm's name. Malcolm would have hit him with something from out of the Quran, boy. Telling you.
Leaders, or to get a message from our entertainers. They just can't go entertain. They have to try to put a message in for us. We're the only group to do that.
Do you think Kendrick Lamar is?
Why the fuck we can't put a message in our music? Like, what happened to when we said, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. So James Brown was wrong for putting a message in his music? What about Marvin Gaye? What's going on? He wrong for putting a message in his music? What about Bob Marley? Get up stand up for your rights. He was wrong for putting a message in his fucking music? You can't listen to dusty old niggas like this nigga, man. You can't. You cannot. KRS One had a message in his music. Poor righteous teachers had a message in their music. Parents had a message in his music. NWA had a street message in their music. Showing motherfuckers that ain't from the streets not to come to the streets, nigga. This is what it is, nigga. Gave the white boys a whole motherfucking feature film from their motherfucking beatbox. Oh, yeah, I can't go there, but I like what I hear. I like watching the movies, but I'm not going to go there. I know it's dangerous. Gave them the do's and the don'ts of the hood in them albums. A message. That's a protection message. That's a safety message. Nigga, don't come to Crenshaw and Slauson. Nigga, if you're bossing, come to Crenshaw and Slauson. Okay, nigga, watch out for Crenshaw and Slauson. You might not want to go there. They giving you the blue map when you come to LA, nigga. Stay your ass in Hollywood, man. Stay your ass in Beverly Hills, all that shit. Do not come to Crenshaw and Slauson. Period. What's the matter with that? Let's go, y'all. When I nigga listen to rap a lot. Nigga, the fifth ward. Nigga, hey, I might not want to go to the fifth ward if I ain't with all the shit. You go down south, nigga. Zone 4, zone this, zone that. Nigga, woo, woo, woo. I know not to go there, nigga, if I'm a white boy or a square. New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, all that shit, nigga. I know not to go there. Right? So come on, my nigga. Public Enemy, everybody had a message, my nigga. Now it's wrong to have a message in your shit. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Is as deep as they make them seem?
Hell no.
Because his fans will always try to, you got to decode it, and it's a message. And do you?
And Say Cheese always doing that. That's how I know he be getting in arguments with Kendrick Lamar fans, and he be losing. Because he always talk about, yeah, Kendrick fans, they always beating me in the argument. I already know they do. Be tearing them up. Y'all can't fight against the truth, man. The truth is the truth. If Muhammad Ali, he spoke up with authority, and he was woke. He's a boxing entertainer. People with a voice, God is going to allow people with a voice to be woke. So this is why some of our entertainers speak up. Some of them don't know what the hell.
Well, they saying Sean a D-Rider. You got to understand, some of these big platforms are just trying to get an interview from Drake. That's what I think Fedidemics is trying to do, which he has never accomplished. You know, they glazing so they could get that interview. You know, so Say Cheese is a huge motherfucking platform. So yeah, and he's down south, you know what I mean? So he's trying to get that Drake interview. So that's why he's clowning Kendrick. You know what I mean? Kendrick don't do interviews. You know what I mean? He'll never get a Kendrick interview. So if he glaze Drake, you know, he could probably, you know, get a Drake interview. So this is what's going down right now. Glaze session. You know what I mean? Period. And Charleston White being down south thinking that, hey, he could probably get on a Drake song or something. You feel me? I'm taking up for Drake. He had me on the skit on his next album or something. You feel me? So all these niggas nut guzzling because they trying to get some business done with Drake. Hopefully. Imaginary. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
What are they talking about? And they tricking people. But some of them are woke and they speak out. Let's get it, y'all.
You think Kendrick Lamar is as deep as
No.
I'm trying to think of like a Nas or even like a Tupac, or is he as deep as people try to perceive? Like,
no, he's not. Homie, he a California rapper.
This is somebody who don't listen to K-Dot at all.
That kind of nigga, the gang, the gang banging nigga, homie. The Pyru nigga. He can't outlive that. So
So now he a gang banging Pyru nigga. The nigga Sean asked the question, is he deep as Nas? Is he deep as Pac? And nigga said, no, he the gang bang, the Pyru nigga. Boy, look at this shit, boy. Niggas is crazy, man. And niggas is saying that he's the closest besides Nipsey with the Pac message. Besides Nipsey with the Pac message, and the Pac, you know what I mean, far as the message, actually doing with the message that he talking about, actually activating with what he talking about with the community, you know what I mean? Grants, shows, giveaways, everything, helping everybody, not just rapping about it, but really out there touching the people and helping the people also, right? Positive message, street message, but a positive message with the street message also. The yin and the yang, right? That's what Pac did. He did a negative message, he'd do a positive message, the yin and the yang, and all his albums, but he also, looked out for the black community, the kids and everything. And I think that Nipsey Hussle and Kendrick Lamar is a prime example of artists as of now, you know what I mean, as of recently that's doing that, a great example for the kids and doing shit for the community, period, straight up. Let's go, y'all. Rest in peace of Pac. Rest in peace of Nip. Let's go. Fair use.
he ain't no motherfucking conscious rapping nigga. Hell no.
He never listened to his songs. Y'all remember the scripture I always say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. When you watching some of his interviews after he start getting money, after Charleston start getting money, he starts saying it knocked the revolutionary out of him. He don't have any fight no more. A gift destroyeth the heart. The gift is the money that he's getting. For every interview, he getting about 15,000, 30,000 here, 20,000 there, getting flowed over, getting hotel rooms, getting money. Charleston getting money. He said it himself. He ain't got to fight in him no more. The gift destroyed his heart.
Yep, you said it. He gets money to talk shit about rappers and entertainers. Bingo. The most disrespectful shit. So he ain't gonna give Kendrick his props on camera. Now he'll probably see Kendrick in real life like, hey man, that did content. Hey man, Shody, I love you, Shody. Yeah, you the best rapper with the message, but I gotta get my bag, Shody. Hey. He gonna say that shit in real life. But right now he playing a character, and man, this is bullshit, man. Period. I just want y'all to see how flawed this shit is, and stop following, stop listening to people like this. Like right now, it's a way for the bullshit. Fuck the positive shit. All the drama. All the crash out shit. It's popular right now. So anybody crashing out on anybody, they don't even have to know a nigga. Like an unknown motherfucker just crash out. Hey, fuck this one, fuck that one, fuck Jay Prince, fuck Jay-Z, fuck Irv Gotti, fuck everybody. And now he's a superstar the next day on YouTube. Like, it's that easy. You feel me? I know motherfuckers. I could come on here and do a crash out and be popular the next day, super blown up. But for what? When I do business with these people, these my peers. Why would I disrespect them and do some stupid shit and make up some fake shit? Because a lot of you niggas making up fake shit. Why would I make up some fake ass lies and disrespect their legacy? Disrespect my peers for some fucking views. That's where you niggas is losing me at. For views, my nigga. Now, from the views, if you got hella views, of course you can get a bag, But all money ain't good money, my nigga. That shit only lasts for so long. You can see this fake shit dying out. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
You agree Drake is bigger, right?
Bigger and better. Yeah, Drake is bigger and better. Man, prior to this beef, everybody got hits with Drake. Nigga from Future, Rick Ross, Lil Baby. Everybody got a hit motherfucking song with Drake that's recognizable.
Thank you for backing up what Kendrick said in his song. You run to Atlanta where you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague. You're a colonizer. You called Future when you didn't see it. What? Hey, little baby, help you get your lingo up. 21, get your false street cred. Oh, make you feel like you was. Thank you.
Facts.
That's what he's saying. That's what he basically saying.
Facts.
He never heard that, and that's the problem.
You don't have no recognizable songs with Kendrick and other rappers.
Dot don't want no songs with these ninjas. Keep them away from me.
No, Dot got the biggest song that got a Grammy with Future, nigga. Like that. Why he ain't mentioned that? Like that was the song of the year last year. Still, nigga, Drake ain't did a song to outdo that song far as production wise and song wise. Drake ain't did a song to outdo that far as production wise and song wise, like content and what it is. Not like us. Ain't did a song to outdo that. I'm talking about song production and quality where niggas, it's an anthem. Drake ain't made a fucking anthem since the beef, my nigga. Now, on Family Matters, he was gassing. But you need a hook with that. No catchy hook. No, he's the king of the hook, king of the singing hooks and shit. He didn't do no catchy hook on that Family Matters. If he would have did a catchy between all them shits, all them beat breakdowns and shit, he'd probably have some shit out there that could compete with the big songs of last year as far as the beef shit. But he didn't have no motherfucking hook. Period. Sorry about that. And this nigga talking about Drake is better, like you said. That nigga got 22 Grammys, my nigga. Total. This nigga like right behind Jay and Kanye. Like Grammy family shit. But Drake is better with 5 Grammys. I don't know if he got 5 or 6. I think he got 5 Grammys, bro. You can't be better than a nigga with 22 Grammys and you got 5 or 6 Grammys, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Keep my essence contagious. That's okay. Me, I'm crashing out right now. Nobody say for me. I'm crashing out right now. Yo, I'm telling y'all, burn this bitch down. Nobody say, yo, stop playing, man.
Don't get Kendrick for no hit motherfucking song. Motherfucker went and got Drake for them hit songs. Man, nobody really fucking with, until now. There wasn't nobody fucking with Drake. Any
You see?
Now.
You see what's going on?
Listen,
Listen.
Man, nobody really fucking with, until now. There wasn't nobody fucking with Drake. And he made a lot of niggas some hit songs.
A lot
of niggas some hit songs. And he been consistent with it.
Almost over 15 years.
Come on, man.
Drake had the bag. When Negroes know you got the bag, they're going to come use you. That's all that is. That's all that is. They're going to come use you. They're going to act like they're your friend. Yeah, you cool with us? Yeah, oh, yeah, put these gold teeth in your mouth. Yeah, this is the new lingo. You can say this. Crusty. I want to hear nothing about no Boosie, man. Boosie got eczema on the back of his neck.
I agree with Boosie for once. I agree with Boosie. He should be real limited. How many way they done treated him?
Boosie got crust on his eyes all
and they don't
day.
make better music than that nigga. They don't make better music than Drake.
All right, so
he lost, nigga. Stop it. I don't even want to hear what the fuck you said, nigga. He lost, nigga. Shut your old dusty one-eyed Popeye the Sailor Man ass up, bro. Period. We ain't listening to you no more. I don't know why niggas even listen to this dusty ass, man. Period. Sorry about that. They said my shit is lagging. I don't know why it's lagging, bro. I'm on Mac. I ain't on no PC. Mac, man. Mac a lot, man. Mac Dre, all Mac shit, man. Period. I'm from the home of the Mac, nigga. The Mac was made in Oakland. I only fuck with Mac computers. I don't got a PC computer in my house, nigga. We don't do PCs around this bitch, bro. Sorry about that. Now, the content, you know what I mean, probably lagging, you know what I mean, because of, using somebody else's content, you know what I mean? But I'm premium, so no commercials, you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all ain't get no commercials, nigga. I could play the content, man. You feel me? Straight up, but Charleston White need to slow down, Turbo. You wanted a positive rapper. He was complaining. He wanted somebody positive and shit. Now you get somebody, fuck that nigga. Yo, he sound like the COINTELPRO shit. When he was speaking negative on Nipsey, and said, I like Hermes and woo. I mean, not Hermes, but Hermes, yeah, his name, right? So I like Hermes, woo. Like he knew him when he was in elementary. Like, bro, don't speak on somebody that you don't know, bro. especially that's passed away, bro. You don't know this man like that to speak on his real name and act like you knew this dude when he was in fucking junior high school and elementary, and you seen the change. Like, man, get your ass up out of here, bro. Like, that's bullshit, man. Nipsey was a pillar for the fucking community, man. He put on for LA, put Bloods and Crips together, him and YG, you know, Suge Knight just saluted that, man. So at the end of the day, man, Nips was making power moves, man, with the Vector thing, you know what I mean? Vector, you know what I mean, with the coding, you know, the school for the coding, you know what I mean? All types of things he was doing, man. Hiring people from the hood to work the shops he had, to work the stores, you know what I mean? Just looking out, you know what I mean? Like, since Nip passed, man, I'm telling you, when Nip was alive, man, I seen a lot of motherfucking Rolls Royces and Phantoms and shit driving back to back down the street. I don't see that no more, man. Like, it seemed like when Nip died, a lot of the money died, man. You know, I'm talking about, it was big money out here, man. I'm talking about him, all his dudes, man. They riding like 6 Phantoms and shit, back to back drop tops, just on the daily, sliding down La Brea, sliding up Sunset, like just a movie. Nigga shutting down the freeway, like, it's like, god damn, you see all hood niggas, nigga, with Phantoms hopping out the roof, shutting shit down, you know, doing their stuff, and they hop back in, they get peeled off. Nigga, I'm okay. These niggas getting my nigga. And I ain't seen that since he died, my nigga. So Nip definitely was putting niggas on, man. Or helping niggas get on. I say help niggas get on. You feel me? Straight up. This whole squad was mobbing. Big shit. You feel me? Yeah. Let's get to these record sales, though, man. Drake fans are cheering. And I'm cheering for him, too, man. You deserve a win, man. Drake has beat Kendrick in the... I guess hold on, let's go over here, man. Oh, I forgot the Target band on my shit, man. Let's go with Company Man. Company Man got the breakdown. It's going down. We ain't gonna go with the drum. Let's go see what Company Man got to say right quick. Play speed. He's slow with it too, man. Let's put him on a little bit more turbo. Bow. Let's see what Company Man got to say. Fair use, y'all. He talking about the strings with Drake and Kendrick. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
On that too, so make sure you check that out. All right, so people have been anticipating the charts this week. I'm going to do a full chart report, but I want to get this story out now since it's just started going viral today. So one of the questions that people asked me last week was, what happened to Drake's Some Sexy Songs for You? I think a lot of people expected to see it on the charts last week. Well, since that album came out last week, this is its debut week on the charts. And I predicted in my video on my news story on Some Sexy Songs for You, I predicted it was going to be around 200K based on where it was streaming. Now, I look at that as a success, to be honest. Like, you know, if anything over 200K to me, in the environment that Drake is currently in, he is actively suing his record label right now. You know, I think that actually was a pretty good number. I think it's a pretty good number. And so it turns out that Drake and Party Next Door, their R&B album, has dethroned Kendrick Lamar on the Billboard 200. Here's the Hip Hop DX story. Drake and Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs for You, has officially knocked Kendrick Lamar's GNX from the top spot on the Billboard 200. The album, which is Drake's 14th to top the chart, sold 246,000 equivalent units in its debut week on sale. With the accolade, Drake now ties Jay-Z and Taylor Swift for being the solo artist with the most number one albums in the chart's near 70-year history. Only the Beatles with 19 have more. Drake has, I don't think I realized the Beatles had 19 albums.
I didn't realize Jay-Z was up there with them too. God damn. So it's Jay-Z, Taylor Swift, and Drake. Damn. Drake's still the boy. You gotta give that man his props. He's still the boy. He probably lost his battle, but god damn. 19 number ones, nigga, over the Beatles. Nigga, only Jay and Taylor. Boy, that's a nice crowd to be up in, my nigga. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. And he's suing the label, man. Hey, man. Drake fans, strike again, man. Let's go. Fair use.
Albums. I feel like we hear about the same Beatles albums all the time, but 19 albums? Those guys are working. Once I get applause to the Beatles. Drake has now released 14 number one albums in 15 years, while Some Sexy Song for You is PND's first album to reach the summit of the Billboard 200. So to me, this is a success. Like, I look at this as like all the things that Drake is battling right now including himself in a lot of ways, he still did 246,000.
No disrespect, but I'm getting rainbow vibes all day from this screen. I ain't never really watched Company, man, but he got real rainbow Peter Pan vibes coming. Fair use, my nigga. I know the way he talked. I'm sorry, man. I get real rainbow shit going on right here. Fairy dust, man. I don't know, man. My bad, y'all. Fair use, man. Salute the Company, man. Fair use, man. But less rainbow dust, my nigga, when you talk. Let's go. Fair use.
Right. So the article goes on and gives a little bit more context here. It's also Drake's third collaborative album to top the chart after What a Time to Be Alive with Future in 2015 and Her Loss with 21 Savage in 2022. What a Time to Be Alive was a dope album. I did appreciate that one. That was a good album. Some Sexy Songs for You picked up over 287 million streams across the week, the biggest streaming launch for an album since Kendrick's GNX last December. Meanwhile, GNX slipped back down to number 3, selling another 136,000 equivalent units, despite being released 3 months ago. So GNX got another bump after the Super Bowl, of course, and he got a bump after the Grammys. And then they released the physicals. They released the vinyls. I think they released CDs too. I'm not quite sure, but they released the physicals. And that round last week, if I'm not mistaken, did like another 215,000 3 weeks after the release. So, it bumped GNX from number 1, but there's a lot of details that are behind this. Here's the article. It continues. Despite taking the number 1 spot, Some Sexy Songs for You comes in slightly below projections, with midweek tallies expecting the album to hit 250,000 units sold. Okay, so it's below projections. I still think this is a good thing.
So peep this. Kendrick Lamar, the week it came out, Kendrick Lamar was number 1 on the charts. But since Drake dropped, I don't know, midweek, I don't know. Oh, he dropped on the Sunday. So since he dropped on the Sunday, his shit was calibrated, you know what I mean, the following week. So the first day it dropped, Drake was on top of the charts. And then I guess the next day, Kendrick was on top of the shit, the whole shit. And it took all his songs down, you know what I mean, to like 3rd. And, then he had the whole list down to like 9 and 10. So it was like 2 Kendrick songs at the end, I think. Then all Drake songs. And then like 2 Kendrick songs at the top. And then the following week now, boom, Drake is at the top. So it took 2 weeks. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
I feel good about 249,000. It's an R&B album. He's been talking about it, 6 months probably, at least. There was a point in time when we expected this album in October. Again, he's suing his label. He just lost the greatest rap battle in history by a wide margin. And he still comes up, drops 250,000 and goes number 1. That's not bad. It's not bad at all to me. The collaborative project is also the 5th lowest selling of Drake's career based on first week sales, behind So Far Gone, Care Package, Honestly Nevermind, and Dark Lane Demos, and the 2nd poorest full-length debut on the chart. Well, that's a whole nother color on it. That actually puts a different color on it. Now, if you're looking at Drake versus Drake, not that great. But if you're looking at Drake versus Drake, hey, 250, and you're suing your label. That's not bad. We'll take an applause. To add insult to injury, Some Sexy Songs for You would fall short of Kendrick's own post-beef album GNX, which opened with 319,000 units last November. And that was a surprise drop. That was a
God damn, 319. And they said Kendrick was bullshit when he made that 319 because they said Drake sold 400 or something on his last album, I think, with 400 or something. Some shit. Oh, Kendrick flop, man. He only sold 319. Drake sold 400. Some shit like that. So now Drake sells 250, and that's good money. But he won. But the first week of GNX was 315, and his first week was 250. All right, y'all tell me who won. I know math, my nigga. I know 1 + 1 = 2. Last time I checked, man. Unless y'all doing this new math that they do in school. They got some new scientific math they doing out here in California. I don't even understand the shit. But unless it's that new California math they doing with the kids, nigga, somebody sold more than somebody else on the first week. That's all I'm saying. Fair use. Let's go, y'all.
Surprise drop. We had no idea that was coming. It's almost as if the trailer for the album came out after the album itself. It didn't, but that's a funny RDC world sketch. We'll take an applause to RDC.
All right, too much fairy dust. All right, Company, man. I got you, man. Shit, I got you, man. Too much fairy dust, too much Peter Pan, Company, man. I got you, buddy. Ha 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 ha. Them laughs just gave it all away. Them laughs, bro. You will you hit motherfucking Pillsbury Dough man in the stomach. A little he's boy. It gave it all away, my nigga. A little Pillsbury Dough man. Hush your mouth when you're laughing, my G. Period. All the motherfucking Fruit Loops popped out of your mouth when you laugh, my nigga. Dumbass Fruit Loops and motherfucking Lucky Charms. All the fruity shit, nigga. Gummy bears, hella shit. Start popping out that nigga mouth, man. Leave that boy no Frank Ocean, man. But goddamn, too much fairy dust, man. But salute to the company, man. He broke down the numbers, man. Salute to Drake, man. You know, number one, you know, him and Party Next Door. You know what I mean? They leveled up through all the drama. Niggas thought Drake wasn't gonna sell no units. He spanked y'all ass, nigga. Yada da boy, man. So let's see what it do, man. Let's see what it do next week. You feel me? But Drake is up one on you niggas, man. Niggas thought Kendrick shut him down. Drake fans still got his back, man. They strike back. Yeah, did. Oh boy. Let's see what's up with this though, man. They say Lucian Grain gets revenge. We ain't gonna do that. Let's see what's up with this. This is the aftermath of what's going down right now. Okay, Trey back on top. Okay, we already did that. We don't need to share that. Damn D, we already seen that, my G. Everybody in this motherfucker, salute to everybody in the building, man. Back to the content with no more motherfucking nonsense. Where's the breakdown at? What the fuck happened? Rap. Oh, that's a dope one. Okay. Oh, behold. No, we ain't doing that. Boom. Let's see what this say. Okay, I think this the one right here. My bad, y'all. Fair use. All right. Now, this dude say Drake album is flopping. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
The OVO fan base was on cloud 9 when their GOAT finally dropped the highly anticipated Triple S album with his homie Party Next Door. The hype was unreal, and they made sure anyone not on the Drizzy train heard about it. But now, the hype train has gone off the rails. Hard. The moment streaming numbers started rolling in, reality hit. When the album first dropped, the numbers skyrocketed, and Drake's diehard fans rushed to flex them as proof that their fave was still on top, even after taking an L to Kendrick Lamar. But what they failed to realize was why people were tuning in. Everyone wanted to hear post-war Drake. They wanted to see if the album was just as mid as they expected, and frankly, it was. No wonder they didn't stick around for a second listen. Now, with numbers plummeting at an alarming rate, Drake and his loyal fan club are in full-blown panic mode. None of them ever imagined a day where a Drake album would underperform this badly, especially not less than 2 weeks after release. What a surreal moment it must be for Drake himself. And judging by the way he's been reportedly crashing out, he's feeling it too. Kendrick fans must be reeling right now, and there's...
It sounds like a Drake hater, but we're going to listen to what he's saying because Drake is number one right now. I don't know about the next week following, but I know right now he's number one. So I don't know what Brett talking about, but we'll listen to it. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
A lot to unpack here, but before we dive into the nitty-gritty, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, if there's one thing Drake's fans hate the most, it's being called out whenever he fumbles. There is no other fan base in the world that loves pulling the numbers as much as they do. Doesn't matter the argument. Their go-to response is, but he's got the most streams. Well, guess who isn't leading the streams anymore? If there was ever a debate about hip-hop shifting dynamics post-Kendrick beef, that debate is officially over. Not only is this album the lowest rated of Drake's career, but it's also flopping by his own lofty standards. Even as a joint album, the numbers are tanking. The best way to grasp just how bad it's doing is to compare it to every Drake album in the past decade, and trust me, what we discovered is mind-blowing. First off, Triple S logged the lowest first-day streams of any Drake album in the past decade, pulling only a little over 56 million streams. Now, for most artists, that would be insane numbers, but for Drake, that's laughable. For context, For All the Dogs, Drake's previous album, raked in about 108 million first-day streams. That's nearly half the numbers gone. When a top-tier artist sees a 50% drop in their first-day streams compared with their most recent project, that's not just a dip, it's a disaster. It's not something you overlook as a blip because it absolutely isn't. And the worst part? There's no way for Drake and his PR team to spin this. No matter what narrative they try to...
But look, no video, no promotion, no label backing. You know, label ain't fucking with him. So for him to do them numbers with no label backing, yeah, he still beat their ass, bro. Period. He beat their ass with no. It's like damn near independent, straight up. I mean, it's came out on a big label, but the labels ain't really putting no gas behind this shit. He's selling off the beef, off the you know, just off the motherfucking just the beef, period. Niggas want to hear what Drake got to say, period. So he's selling off the beef alone, you know, straight up. There ain't no label backing. And him being Drake, his fan base and the beef, he's selling off those two alone. Let's go, y'all. Fair you.
to push, the fact remains that numbers don't lie. If this downward trend continues, Drake is about to get dragged 7 ways to heaven. Well, he's probably used to that by now, but the irony of it all is that Drake was the first to bring up numbers during his beef with Kendrick, bragging about being the undisputed champ because he makes the most sales. Well, that flex didn't age well. Another day, another L. Kendrick's impact is still haunting Drizzy long after the knockout punch. As long as the internet exists, he's never going to stop catching strays. Not only is Kendrick Lamar's GNX still holding strong at the top end of the charts, but it's also outperforming Drake's brand new album, despite dropping months earlier. Do you know how crazy that is? Luther and Not Like Us, to name a few, are still pulling in ridiculous numbers every single day, more than Drake's entire 21-track album could ever dream of achieving combined. And here's the wildest part. Luther is still climbing fast. The song is projected to take the #1 spot on the charts again. Before long, it'll be sitting comfortably above every single track from Drake's Triple S. But you know what's even crazier about all this? Luther isn't even a rap song. It's just as melodic as any track on Drake's project, but the big difference, quality. Not one song on that joint project comes close to the quality of delivery on Luther. And if you think otherwise, we seriously...
Fair use, man. This boy going crazy. The shit is freezing up, a little freezy wheezy, going down. You know what I mean? But yeah, we getting the content with no nonsense, man. He breaking it down to the very last compound. You feel me? Straight up. Let's get it.
Need to question your taste in music. Do you realize how insane it is for one artist to have 4 uniquely different songs in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100? That's some next level elite moves right there. Drake must be reeling watching Kendrick take over the charts like this. I mean, he dropped a 21-track album, nearly twice the length of GNX, and not one of those songs can measure up in any metric. That's what you call total domination. Oh, and let's not forget, Kendrick just broke the record as the first rapper ever to surpass 100 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 102 million to be exact, and that number is still climbing every single day. The best part of this massive achievement is that K-Dot never had to compromise his sound or chase trends to make it happen. He stayed true to his artistry, carried the culture on his back, and never switched up. And now he's sitting on 20 million more listeners than Drake could ever muster, even at the peak of his powers. To all the fans who love bringing up numbers every time there's a Drake versus Kendrick debate.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't like, man, the numbers shit. I don't know where all the numbers came from. Good music is good music, but as of recently, you know, we used to do the sound scan back in the day. The sound scan, if you go gold to platinum, you know what I mean, period. But as of recently, everybody doing the numbers. They had the Ice Spice numbers, the this one number, the that one number, you know, Meat Meal numbers. Everybody like academics was putting up all the numbers, and Drake is doing the biggest numbers. So that's became, you know, the main topic. Like, okay, Drake, you know, this one probably ain't the biggest or best album, but the numbers is doing what the numbers do. So it became a number game instead of actually like, okay, what's the quality of the music? You know, so yeah, they're gonna always stand on the numbers. Drake is the biggest, he had the biggest machine. That nigga got 400 milli. Like, if you get 400 milli, my nigga, you gotta be doing big dog numbers, my nigga. Period. So yeah, he the number king, and they have used that. But is he the most authentic? Is he the most nigga that keep it real in this shit? I don't know about that. You know what I mean? You know, is he the face of the culture? I don't know about that. But do he make dope ass music? Absolutely. Is he a jack of all trades? Can he do Spanish, nigga, patois, any language, nigga, ever, and do some music, British or whatever the language is, German, rap in every language, sing and all that shit? Yes, man. You know what I mean? So you gotta give props for props is due. But is he the face of the culture? Is he the culture? He's definitely a piece of the culture as far as the songs he done made with people from the culture. But do people like the way he dressed, right? Who's following how he dressed, right? The top artists usually got some swag about them, right? Like, hold on, let me get the screen, right? The top artists got some swag about them to make people look like them, right? DMX, that's his swag. He had the dog chain, he had the motherfucking chest out, that's his swag. Boom. Tupac, that's his swag. The tattoos, the chains out, that's his swag. Jimi Hendrix, the bandana, that's his swag, right? Make people want to wear that, right? The people I'm showing you, people wanted to do what they did, right? Run DMC, they swag was the motherfucking fedora hat with the chain and the leather suits with the Adidas. Everybody was wearing Adidas. Everybody was doing this, right? You know what I mean? They had the swag of the D-boy with the big donkey ropes and shit. That was the swag, right? Lil Wayne, tattoos on his face and shit. All that shit in the dreadlocks, everything made all the little kids want to be like Lil Wayne. Swag, it's culture. Make people want to do it, right? I'm a victim of this. Michael Jackson. I had a Jerry curl because of this nigga. Every nigga in the hood had a Jerry curl if you was raised around this because of this nigga. With a little Superman curl right there, like the Superman shit. Yeah, the Superman curl right there at the top. The Superman curl. Niggas had that in the hood. Period. That's culture. That makes people want to dress like you, want to be like you. All that. You know what I mean? Name something in the culture that niggas want to do that Drake has done, as far as dressing, talking. Oh, he did a dance move, you know, that little dance that he did that he took from somebody out there in Canada. So, okay, he did some culture move in Canada. I'm talking about out here in America. No, and it's no hatred towards Drake, but nobody was dressing like Drake. Nobody was talking like Drake. Nobody, none of that shit. The culture, bruh, make you want to talk, dress, look like, everything, swag like, anything a nigga got, everything. Drake ain't no fly dresser like that. They said that jacket, niggas been wearing them fucking jackets, them what them shits called up there. Niggas been wearing them jackets. But that's a Canadian jacket. But niggas been wearing them jackets, man. But he did that little dance, a little woo-wop. That dance right there with the little hand, that was culture. He had that little woo-wop. Yeah, man. What he said, he something with the dance moves. Whoever he said he something with the dance moves, that's that nigga dance. From Canada, he did that. So Drake stole his shit. So we can't give him credit for some shit he stole. Sorry about that. That was another nigga dance. They say, yeah, the nigga had the turquoise cowboy boots on, my nigga. Come on, bro. Like that ain't culture. This is more culture than that nigga has ever dressed. Right here. Just a hoodie with the sideways shit. This is culture, bro. Period. The most culture he had was the braids. What is it? The braids? I'm fucking with y'all. But his music is culture because he did a lot of shit with the big dogs. He had a lot of anthems. You go in that club, nigga, Drake anthems is playing all day, nigga. You go in the mall, nigga, you have some Drake anthems, some, you know what I mean? Go on a fucking radio, it's playing all day. So we can't deny that. He the slap king, you know what I mean? Period. The most hits, all that shit. He definitely is the boy. We can't deny that. You feel me? I just wanted to show y'all something. Let me get out the screen. Let's get back to the content. My bad, y'all. Fair use.
Y'all can finally rest. Your fave isn't winning the numbers game anymore. He's been retired. So now can we finally admit who the real GOAT is? Kendrick has always bested Drake on any metric over the years. From the quality of music to its impact, he always had the edge. But now the one metric Drake and his fans love to brag about, that's becoming Kendrick's too. Remember during his Super Bowl performance when Kung Fu Kenny reminded us that no matter how much Drake and his team tried to rig the game, they can't fake influence? He was spitting facts. They really can't fake it. I know some Drake fans will argue that nobody can compete with Kendrick right now because of the Super Bowl momentum. And yeah, maybe that's true, but here's the thing. That still doesn't change the fact that Triple S is flopping hard. And if you think comparing him to the newly minted king of rap is unfair, well, the album isn't doing any better against any other top tier artist either. Oh, and these ones do not have the supposed Super Bowl momentum. Just like
yeah, the shit, back to what I was talking about. Niggas been wearing Montclair jackets before Drake wore the Montclair jacket on Hotline Bling. Sorry about that. Niggas been New York niggas, Atlanta niggas, Houston niggas, Midwest niggas, Chicago niggas been wearing Montclair jackets before Drake did the Hotline Bling. Sorry about that. Just, you know, somebody like, oh, the jacket. Niggas been wearing Montclairs. Period. Sorry about that. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Look at Bad Bunny and The Weeknd. Their new albums are pulling massive numbers, the kind Drake can't compete with right now. And let's not forget, Drake used to flex on these same artists, bragging about being bigger and better than them. Now, the numbers tell a different story. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Now you can see it's not just about Super Bowl momentum. Drake has been surpassed by his fellow elites. And if you really want to see the difference in the quality of music, just take a listen to The Weeknd's Hurry Up Tomorrow. Within seconds, you'll understand why it's outperforming Triple S. That album is a lock for an Album of the Year nomination, and we're not even halfway through the year yet. For those who'd argue there's nothing embarrassing about being outperformed by The Weeknd or Bad Bunny since they're global superstars with more reach than Drake, well, let me stop you right there. Drake isn't even holding his own against artists he's supposed to be bigger than right now. Look at Tyler, the Creator's Chromacopia, for example. That project pulled over 80 million first-day streams despite just having 14 tracks. Now compare that to Drake's 21-track album, which still fell over 30 million short, and that's pretty wild. Oh, and to make things worse, these are West Coast rappers dominating Drizzy. Kendrick's boys are having a feast right now. From the quality of music to cultural impact, they've got Drake in a chokehold. If Drake can't even outstream Tyler, then who can he beat for numbers? Gone are the days when he used to flex those same numbers hard.
God damn, Tyler the Creator outstream. Yo, Drake sweatshop. We need better riders, man. If you got riders, nigga, you need to get to the rider team. But beyond the rider team, the slap team, man. That's what I heard the album, man. And it ain't the hottest, you know what I mean? Like For All My Dogs was way better. I'm gonna say that. But with that being said, the slapperdelics and the features was missing. Like what he talking about, like what the fans love is the Drake with our top artists. Like Drake, when he tap in with our top artists, when he do the shit with Future, when he do the shit with the big dogs and shit, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's the shit. That's what was missing. Party Next Door is not a big dog. Sorry about that. He outshined him on their own group album. Party Next Door would sound like a low sodium diet Future on that motherfucker, man. Like you already did an album with Future that top notch. Why do a knockoff with Party Next Door? Party need to come with his own swag, his own, you know what I mean, flavor. That nigga would sound like a knockoff Future, low sodium diet Future, you know, on a few of them, a lot of that shit. You feel me? Sound like Drake missed Future. You know, he missed the boy. You feel me? He missed Atlanta. You know. But that's what was missing, man. Them slaps, man. Like the people with the real slaps. Like I said, man, I think Khaled could have like Drake is already Drake. I ain't gonna say that Khaled could have brought him back, but Khaled got that slap team and he got that feature team. You know what I mean? Like he could put the features together and put them slaps together and them anthems together that's out of this world. And I think that Drake fucked up when he didn't get on that Khaled album. Like, boy, Khaled was gonna line you up with some monumental shit. His production, how he put that shit together, you know what I mean? You could say that he's, you know, douche, but hey, how he put that production team and them hooks and them people on them songs, nigga, hit them big top singles out, nigga, them monumental stadium singles, nigga, not arenas, stadium singles, nigga. He put them together. I think Khaled could have really did some good shit with Drake. I'm just saying, because he missing slaps. He missing that production. That's all that's missing. Super duper fucking production, man. If he had that super stellar production, you know what I mean, with some great features, man, that's all he need, man. He got to go back to the drawing board with the slaps, period.
And here's where it gets really crazy. We decided to dig deep in our numbers comparison, and we found out Drake isn't just struggling against today's top-tier artists. Even older rappers who aren't of the streaming generation are outpacing him. Take Eminem, for example. His last album outperformed Drake's new Triple S album across nearly every metric. That's insane considering M started his run almost 2 decades before Drake even dropped his first major project. And if you thought the first day numbers for this joint album with Party were disappointing, the second day was even worse, barely hitting 30 million streams. Meanwhile, Kendrick's GNX jumped to over 70 million on its second day, despite dropping out of nowhere with no real promotion. That tells you everything you need to know. At this point, the numbers are painting a clear picture. Drake isn't as elite as he used to be. He's not even competing with the current A-listers, let alone someone like Kendrick, who's operating on a whole different level. The gap between them is so massive, and it's only getting wider. The fact that Triple S keeps dropping in streams despite having 21 tracks speaks volumes about its quality. Meanwhile, GNX, which has been out for months, is still making waves across streaming platforms, raking in numbers Triple S can't even compete with. And the wildest thing is that Kendrick didn't even include Not Like Us on the album. Yet that one track alone is giving Drake's entire project a run for its money. When this Triple S...
Oh, wow. This nigga is going crazy, man. He breaking this shit down, man. But Drake is Drake, man. He said he dropping in the summer, my nigga. You can't count the boy out, man. You can't count a nigga out that got that much money and that's that famous and that's that talented, my nigga. You know, I think he got something in him, you know. And at the end of the day, man, I think he got commitments that he got to fulfill. If I was Drake, after these next 2 albums or whatever album he got to do, I would retire. You know what I mean? I would sit back, you know what I mean? Probably come back or I'd take a break, not retire. I'd take a break, about a 1-2 year break, relax, get my health together. Cause he said he's going through some health problems and shit with his stomach and shit. So I get that game together, the stomach game together, relax, nigga, go on some boss vacations, you know what I mean? Get my life his life is already together, but just enjoy life because this nigga been on the clock. Like it's no rest, my nigga. Like he's been moving like a motherfucker. He's touring every fucking year and dropping 1 to 2 albums every year since the last 4 years. Since he got that deal for 400 milli rocks, he been on tour every year and been dropping 1 or 2 albums every motherfucking year. That's a lot, my nigga. So tour shows is a lot. Traveling is a lot. Hotel to hotel, gotta wake up in the morning, hop on a tour bus, go to another city that's X amount of miles, X amount of fucking hours away, sleeping on the tour bus, or like, yo, man, eating at random little fucking truck stops and shit. It's not healthy, my nigga. Tour food is not healthy. Unless you get to the motherfucking arena, you got the best food that you had because it's chefs and shit. You get your food, but just stopping on a tour bus on a fucking truck stop run you're gonna get motherfucking little, you know, microwave burritos and shit. That ain't healthy for you, but you hungry, my nigga. You want noodles, microwave burritos, you want all the little microwave shit, nigga, sandwiches, anything you could get at that truck stop, my nigga. So it's not healthy living, my nigga. And you're sleeping. Like if you Drake, you probably, you know, knocking down like a lot of shit after every show. So you ain't getting no sleep, nigga. If you in some Pearl every night, nigga, and you gotta wake up at fucking 9 and get going, nigga, and you rocking shit, you know. Good luck with that one. You feel me? And having energy for the next show, you know, and traveling and shit. So it's draining. Super draining, man. I had to sleep for 2 days for this shit I just did. Cause not only did I have to fly out to Sac, we had to drive an hour and a half up, an hour and a half back, all types of shit, man. I was talking to Drew down at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I ain't getting no sleep. Had to wake up at 9 to get the rental car back and hop on the motherfucking plane. Drop them off and hop on the plane. So I ain't got no sleep. I've been fucking zombied out. So shit like that, you got to keep it moving. You got to be on schedule. You got to be on time. And sometimes you don't get no motherfucking rest, man. Period. Straight up, man. Tour life is crazy. I salute Tech 9. That boy stay on tour like 200 days out the year. I salute that, my nigga. That's hard work, my nigga. For real, for real. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
This album first dropped, it looked like it might shake up the industry in ways that we could never imagine. But it turned out to be a false alarm. And why is that? Well, because fans aren't as gullible as they used to be. They're holding every artist to higher standards now. They want quality music, and this album, it just doesn't cut it. Fans lose interest fast these days, and that's exactly what's happening here. There are way better projects out right now, and people aren't settling for mediocre just because it's Drake. That trick doesn't work anymore. Kendrick already did a hard reset of the culture. The mindset has shifted massively. If we're keeping it real, this album is just not good enough. There's nothing fresh, unique, or even exciting about it. Aside from the handful of tracks where Drake actually raps, everything else is as bland as it comes. Most of the songs are completely forgettable, and that's the problem. They're boring. A lot of listeners didn't even make it halfway through before tuning out and switching to something else. The reality is Drake should have shelved this project and come back with something stronger. He didn't have to.
On some real shit, after listening to this project, I think 100 gigs was better. I think he should have threw this shit out for free as 100 gigs. This should have been 100 gigs. And then 100 gigs should have been his album, added with some other shit. Because 100 gigs has some slappers on it. Way more slappers than this shit. Way more slappers. They got what? Nokia and another one on this mode. They got like 2 super slappers on this bitch that everybody fucking with. That 100 gigs had at least about 4 slappers on that bitch. It was a 6-piece. At least 4 out of the motherfuckers with some shit that you could rock with. Definitely. At least. You feel me? At least. So I don't know. I think that 100 gig would have been better than this shit to me. You know, to me. How y'all feel, man? Getting that motherfucking getting them comments, man. How y'all feel? Y'all think SSS for you is better than 100 gigs, man? Y'all let me know. I think 100 gigs was way better. Way better. I'm sorry. Y'all tell me. Now, I'm waiting for the chat to talk before I continue to play the content, man. What's better, man? 100 gigs is better. I'm telling y'all. He should have saved 100 gigs, my nigga, and put that shit out on the freebie. Put this one out on the freebie and save 100 gigs. Period. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
To release it, even though he announced it months ago. This is not the album you drop after getting bodied by Kendrick. People expected Drake to return firing on all cylinders, hungry to reclaim his throne. Instead, this is what he delivered. And that's why this album is flopping so hard. To be honest, there isn't much difference between this Triple S album.
And the thing I say about him dropping 100 gigs right now, because on 100 gigs, he was shooting shots at Kendrick. You know, we expect him to come back and shoot shots. This one, it ain't too many shots. Like, it's a shot at, you know, other people that was, you know, doing content on the shit, you know, like Joe Budden and whatnot. But shout out to Melissa Ford and Senator Flowers and Roses and shit to the podcast. But the actual nemesis, it wasn't no real shots. Oh, yeah, he said something like, we not like them and they not like us. You know what I mean? But that was like it wasn't no real, you know what I mean? Like some detrimental shit. But 100 gigs, he was shooting hella shots. So I expect the 100 gigs from the nigga after the Super Bowl, not this. Period. I said 100 gigs wasn't a joint project. I know. I think he should have dropped the joint project, like Frisbee that out, the freebie. And I think the 100 gigs, he should have put that out as the Al Bell. You get it? That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
Album and For All the Dogs. In terms of quality, they're both mid, but back then, Drake was still the industry's golden boy. He knew how to promote an album in a way that kept people talking. For All the Dogs had a lot of terrible songs, but at least it had a few that got people rocking. This Triple S album, it's just depressing. It lacks energy, vibrancy, anything that could make it a real topic of conversation. Drake really has lost his mojo. Who would have thought we'd reach a point where people are seriously discussing Drake's fall off less than a week after dropping an album? And yet, here we are. After everything that's happened, especially with this project, there's no denying it. The fall off is real. The invincible run is over. Drake no longer has that aura that makes the masses rush to his music. There was a time when other artists would push.
All right, bro. We got you. We got you, fam. We got you. What y'all think, though? I think the battle definitely put a dent in his armor. You know what I mean? A lot of fans, like probably half his fan base, feel finicky, and the other half is down for him. You know what I mean? That's what I think. As far as relationships, that's where I think he fucked up. You can't burn the bridges of your peers. That's why I don't come here and talk shit about my peers. If they going through something, I ain't gonna even talk about that. Period. I let the other people handle that. My peers who I rock with. You know what I mean? Once you burn them bridges, you can't cross them no more. You dig? So I think he burned a lot of bridges that he can't cross no more. And they was detrimental bridges, like the boys that he made the slappies with. You feel me? The big dogs that he made the hit the boys with. Like he went again, he fuck a Little Wayne. You know, girl, when Wayne was locked up, like, you know, and the list goes on. Like, this your executive producer, nigga. He took you from Canada and made you a superstar, my nigga, before Lucien Grant got a hold of you. So, I'm just saying, I mean, super disrespect at his finest, my nigga. But, yeah, he got to slow down, my nigga. It's no morals with that dude, you know. Even the person that he did a Weekend, he slid in Weekend chick too, allegedly. So I'm gonna say this, man. The two things you can't do in life, what I always preach, as far as when it comes to friendships with a man, don't fuck with his money and don't fuck with his chick, my nigga. Them two things could get you killed at all times. So if you in the industry, you can't kill a nigga. but you can't. You could cut a nigga water off, cut his whole water supply off, and not fuck with him, diss him, and shut him down. Right? It sounds like Future ain't fucking with him because both them Future albums was shooting shots at that nigga. Metro ain't fucking with him. I mean, shit. I don't know, man. No. I don't know. I don't know. But this is some shit because it puts your back against the wall. So I think Drake gonna really have to prove he know how to rap, had to prove that he really know how to make hits by himself. You know what I mean? And I think he should step outside the box. If the American plug is shut down, you better go to your Afrobeats people, you know what I mean, your German, European trap niggas, all that shit, Mexican trap, whatever. Fuck with all them. You feel me? Your Canadian motherfuckers that's gangster, that's lit out there. Fuck with them. Your mob ties niggas, you know what I mean? Go and get some niggas out there on your shit, some down south. And you better get that nigga motherfucking the nigga what's the nigga name? What's the nigga name, man? The nigga that made ESPN, man. You need to get the ESPN nigga on there. That nigga, what's his name? Mo. What's the nigga name, man? Boss nigga. I could get a check. I could send collect. I could build a check. Build a check. I'm a sports center. I'm a sports center. What's my nigga name, man? If he get that nigga on the song, he might be back. Boss Man D. What's the nigga? Boss Man D-Lo. If he get Boss Man D-Lo on something, he might be back. if he get on a Boss Man D-Lo remix, like some shit, he might be back, my nigga. I'm telling you, Boss Man D-Lo is beating their ass right now. And he got them anthems, nigga. Yeah, Boss Man D-Lo, he fuck with bruh. Sports Center, it's over. He might be back. Period. He gotta fuck with the underdogs. You know what I mean? That's what Kendrick did, fuck with the underdogs. Sometimes you know what I mean? You probably gonna have to go fuck with Mozzie or something. You know what I mean? Go have to fuck with, the underdog. You know what I mean? Fucking Sauce Walker or something. I don't know. Tap in with the underdogs, La Russell or something. You feel me? Like the new young niggas, you know what I mean? Like he probably had to just go fuck with instead of the big league niggas that he done burnt the bridge with, and fuck with the young hot niggas, man, just like Kendrick did. You feel me? I think he probably could pull a move like that. I don't know, man. I'm gonna throw the alley-oop out for y'all, man. I just see a lot of people in the chat, man. It's late night, you feel me? Let y'all get in this motherfucker, man. You feel me? It was a good video, man, that came up, man, that said the rap videos are coming to an end. I really feel that vibe coming, man. I really feel it, man. That shit is wild, man. But let's get to this Joe Budden and 50 Cent shit right quick before I get into the rap video shit. That's other extra content. Let's stay what's on the motherfucking UAP. What's on the docket. You feel me? They say 50 Cent threatens, Joe Budden after Joe Budden says he wants to sue. Shout to Chink Smooth, fair use. So 50 say, so Joe Budden, damn near made basically saying that, niggas doing AI pictures of me, I could sue for that. I'm not suing, but I can sue. So this is 50 Cent response. 50 Cent, after taking down all the pictures of the AI, he took down all the AI posts of Joe Budden on his page. Then he said, so that's the plan. You're going to sue me, Joe. Haha, I think you are mistaking me for someone else. I'm going to get in your face. I'm going to get face to face with you so you can tell me about the therapy I need. 50 want to sock niggas, man. Leave that nigga alone, man. Golden glove, man. Leave that nigga alone. Fair use.
Is not letting up. It looks like his beef with Joe Budden is still on, and it just took another turn. Now, if you've been paying close attention, like I've been paying close attention, of course, it is my job to pay close attention. You would have noticed something really interesting that happened over the weekend. 50 actually deleted all of his posts about Joe Budden the other day. For a second, it seemed like maybe this whole situation was over. It seemed like, man, has 50 really matured? 50's gonna let something go? However, 50 just posted something new, and he's being the 50 that we all know and honestly love him for. And let's just say he is not waving the white flag by any means at all. So let's talk about what 50 posted, right? So that's the plan. Laughing emoji. You gonna sue me, Joe? Ha ha ha. I think you are mistaking me for someone else. I'm gonna get face to face with you so you can tell me about the therapy that I need. Now, as everybody knows, when a person tells you they're gonna get face to face with you, I don't think they just come in to have a peaceful talk. It's kind of like somebody saying, oh yeah, how about we go outside and talk about it? Trust me, if you go outside, the last thing you're gonna be doing is talking. The first thing you're probably gonna end up be doing is throwing those hands. Now let's be real. This is 50 ways of saying, when I see you, it's on sight. It's up and it's stuck. This isn't just a casual joke or playful jab. I'm not even gonna take it as that. Like, let's be real. At the end of the day, we're not gonna gaslight Joe. Not saying your life is in danger, but you are gonna have to squabble up when you see this man. And that's what it's looking like, unless you figure out a way to resolve this issue. This is a straight up threat, low key. 50 is basically telling Joe Budden that they're going to meet face to face. And as
Yo, all them goddamn strip clubs is in Queens. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Joe might have to stop fucking with them Queens strip clubs, man. You know, because 50 got goons out there, man. They don't even have to be 50, man. At least the nigga trying to get some brownie points from 50. You know what I mean? Trying to be the next G unit nigga to go on tour. So Joe gotta watch going to them strip clubs, man. Period. Straight up. And as far as Joe being, he's not a rapper, so he ain't gonna see this nigga backstage nowhere. But them strip clubs, Joe has a strip club addiction. Allegedly. I'm gonna say that, but he definitely be in them clubs, you know, doing his thug thing. So I think them strip clubs being in Queens could be a downfall for Joe fucking with 50, allegedly. You know what I mean? He gotta stay about these clubs now that this warning shot has been. This ain't a warning shot. This is a threat, allegedly. Yeah, now this threat been sent, nigga. It's time to dip from the clubs in Queens, bro. Find some new shit. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. You probably need to go to shit in Jersey and shit or something. Find some shit in PA, Pennsylvania, man. That's where we was going to strip club when I was in Jersey with my nigga Diesel Don. You know, we was going to PA to the strip club. That shit was lit, man. So you might need a new strip club hangout after this one, Joe. Let's go. Fair use.
as everybody knows, two mountains will never meet, but two men always will. And when that happens, it's not going to be a therapy session. It's going to be something way more physical. So how did we even get here? This whole thing kicked off after the Irv Gotti passing. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti, the legendary producer from Murder, Inc. Instead of keeping it respectful or saying nothing at all, you know.
All right, my nigga, this nigga is, what is my speed limit on? Okay, I got to turbo this up, man. Turbo Domino. Let's go. Fair use.
Like your grandmother used to say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, 50, please do not say anything at all. And by the way, I'm not talking about your grandmother specifically, 50. I don't want no smoke. That's what my grandmother used to say. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. 50 posted something else, basically saying, I wish you were here to see the rest of my success. Now, under normal circumstances, people would take that as a good thing. But us knowing 50, we know exactly what he meant. That's pretty much like him saying, new pack in the air. But that's just 50. And if you know 50, you already know that wasn't a tribute. That was a straight up snarky, sarcastic shot at Irv Gotti. And that honestly rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially those who were really close to Irv. And one of those people was Joe Budden. You know, Joe Budden worked with Irv Gotti a lot in his career. Joe saw what 50 said and called him out on it. He didn't say nothing crazy. He didn't say nothing aggressive. He just simply says, 50 needs therapy for always bringing negativity, even in moments of loss.
Not Joe, that right there is the problem with the internet. Like, my day was fine.
Fair use, fair use. Yeah, that nigga is hella long-winded. That's why I had to put the Speedy Gonzalez on that nigga. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. This is Joe words. Let's go. Fair use.
All right, I was okay.
Yeah, like whatever happened to
Nothing,
you don't get it.
Didn't change anything. Actually, quite the contrary, man. Like, I ain't wanted to rapidly do that shit. I make money. I get paid.
Yeah. Huh? Shout him out.
Anytime anyone, look, nigga, anytime one of them niggas with fucking 30 million, 50 million followers post me good or bad, I get paid. If I have a problem with it, we get lawyers involved. Like, what would you want me to do? Because that's illegal. But
Illegal?
yeah, you can't take all these AI pics and just start. That's what Shorty going to court for. You can't do that. But I don't have a problem with it, and I think that's corny. And that's 50. I got all respect in the world for him. But if I get tired of it and it stops paying, then yeah, it's lawyer time.
And honestly, everybody kind of sided with Joe. And when you really, really think about it, to us, it may have just seemed like a regular therapy suggestion. But knowing Joe is extremely smart at poking the bear. He knows exactly how to poke the bear. And this time, he definitely poked the bear. And that's what really set 50 off. Now, before I go deeper into that, let's really cover a little bit of the beef between Irv Gotti and 50. A lot of people don't really understand how deep that beef is. Irv and 50 been beefing for decades.
Yeah, I didn't know how deep it was. You know what I mean? Once I start going into the rabbit hole, yeah, 50, yeah. 50 gonna do what he do, man. They got them altercations, man. Besides, you know what I mean? Him signed with the people that shot him up. You know what I mean? They had altercations and shit too. So it's deeper than rap with them, man. So how 50 feels, how 50 gonna feel, man. We ain't got the right to speak on that nigga beef, man. How you want to handle it? Let that nigga handle it, man. Period. Is it disrespectful? Absolutely. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Because trust me, this goes way deeper than just some social media posts. That's what we've seen recently. But in the early 2000s, things was really, really serious. See, 50's entire career was built off this war. In the beginning, one of his earliest rivals was, of course, Irv Gotti, along with the entire Murder Inc. And it all traces back to one thing, 50 getting shot 9 times. That's really the root cause of all of this. See, the person who shot 59 times had ties to Murder Inc. And instead of staying neutral, Irv Gotti actually sided with the shooter. Not only that, but he made fun of 50 for getting shot. Ja Rule made fun of 50 too. And we all saw how Ja Rule's career ended up. Murder Inc. put out diss tracks mocking 50 shooting, bragged about the incident, and tried to erase him from the music industry completely. What do I mean by that? Irv didn't just have his artists dissing. He actively worked behind the scenes to make sure 50 was blackballed from the rap game. Unfortunately, it didn't work because 50 was smart enough to align himself with Eminem and Dr. Dre. And if you know anything about hip-hop, that's pretty much the holy grail. You can't blackball Dr. Dre. And if you think I'm reaching, Irv actually admitted to this in his interviews. He tried to blackball record deals, call up labels, call up radio station, made sure 50 had no industry connections. And it worked for a while until, like I said, he linked up with Dr. Dre and Eminem. He dropped In the Club, and the rest was history.
Before you guys listen to that new Drake album, there's one thing that you need. I love listening to my favorite podcast and my favorite album with my Raycon earbuds. These Raycon earbuds block out noise like no.
Hey, hush your mouth, bro. We got it. Raycon earplugs is a sponsor. That's my nigga too, man. He gave us some Raycon earplugs too, man. Them motherfuckers banging. They rock. No Frank Ocean, man. You feel me? Them motherfuckers rock. They burnt out though. Them motherfuckers burnt out after a soft year though. You feel me? But shout out to Raycon, man, and Ray J, man. Young black entrepreneur, man. I need some new Raycons, Ray. Stop playing. But as he said, man, 50 is deeper than rap. You know what I mean? Yeah, it went deep down a rabbit hole. So 50 has deep. It's like, I don't know, man. I can't put myself in that situation. You know what I mean? Even though I went through a situation like that, but I ain't gonna handle a situation like that. You know what I mean? When the person that shot me died, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna piss on his grave and talk shit about him. You know, I'm different. You know, but a lot of people, you know what I mean, including 50, don't play that shit. You know what I mean? Dead or alive, nigga, still, you know, look at all them people, you know, that do the motherfucking drill shit. Nigga, that be pissing on the nigga grave, digging up niggas' graves and shit, digging up they fucking caskets and shit, all types of shit, man. So it's wild when it comes to, you know, they ops being dead. So 50 ain't no different, man. He just, you know, he'd do it on a blog or a post instead of going actually digging up a nigga grave and pissing on it and shitting on it like these YNs doing. So it ain't like we ain't seen it being done before. These YNs is the masters at disrespecting the dead. Yeah, I'm smoking on whoop whoop. I'm smoking this whoop whoop pack. Yeah, nigga be whoop 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 this pack and all that shit, man. So you know how that shit go, man. Billy the Kid in the building, man. Let's see what Billy got to say about this shit, man. I'm gonna throw the alley-oop out there for y'all too, man. Let's get to the content with no nonsense. Let's get to y'all tapping in, man. Yeah, feel me. Let's get it in, man. Billy, what up, nigga?
Yo, what's good, fam?
Fucking with it, man. Where you tapping in from? Let them know.
Hey, you already know me. It's Moon Stars and Quasars.
Oh, nigga, you hating, bro. You got mad at niggas and stopped tapping in, bro. What happened, boy? You got mad.
I just got out of jail, nigga.
Oh, man, welcome home, my nigga. What the fuck happened with you?
I've been locked up for 6 months, nigga.
What the fuck, bro? What the child support, nigga? What the fuck happened,
nigga? I be in the hood. I be doing my thing.
Nigga, I thought you had property and shit. You like, nigga, I got property.
I'm in my house right now. I'm back in my crib.
What the fuck are you doing and getting locked up for 6 months, nigga? You rolled dice at the wrong spot, nigga. What happened?
You know, I ain't gonna get into
it. Yeah. Just know that it was a fucked up situation.
Yeah, it was a fucked up situation. That's all.
That's all,
you know,
my nigga.
Shit happens. You get what I'm saying?
You back though,
bro.
You back though.
Yeah. I wasn't mad at you. You know, I always tap in when I can.
Yeah, I was like, where Moon's at? Moon's get hella mad at me, man. I'm like, this nigga mad, bro.
I'm mad at the moderators for blocking my motherfucking ass because every time I be trying to tap in, I've been out for about a month now, and I be trying to tap in, and them niggas still got me blocked from a year ago.
Oh yeah, they gotta stop playing, man. They gotta stop
I
playing.
was trying to tell him, I was like, hey, y'all, I ain't on that stupid shit.
You gotta unblock the moons and quasars, man. You gotta unblock the moons, man. So you've been locked up for 6 months. So the boy is in office. He got in office when you was locked up.
When
man.
I was locked up. Hey, niggas was in there fighting over Trump in that bitch. You feel me?
You lying.
I ain't lying. Hey, I'm down here in Texas. Nigga, the shit get real. Nigga, the shit get real, my nigga. Niggas was down there in that bitch fighting over Trump. Nigga was like, if Trump win, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. I was like, look, shit, I can't lie. I don't want Trump to win either. It's two wings on the same bird, but I don't want Trump in that bitch.
Hey, boy, niggas slide niggas over Trump, man. No Frank
slide niggas over Trump, my nigga.
Okay, so this Kendrick Lamar shit has happened. He dropped GNX. He did the Super Bowl. Drake dropped the some sexy songs for you.
Yeah.
Drake knocked Kendrick out the top 10 the top 10 right now. Drake is number 1. How you feel about the whole beef and Drake making an ill comeback with this sexy songs for you with Party Next Door?
Hey, I'm looking at it like low key
Gooch,
like,
nigga.
I'm low
Gooch,
key. I'm
tap
low key.
in. Hold on. The Gooch right here, man. Let Gooch the Great tap in too. Gooch, stop saying good night, y'all. Nigga, it's the first time I see your ass on the screen, Gooch. This nigga always be trying to make it about him. Stop being a brat, nigga. Gooch is a lightweight brat.
Gooch my nigga still though. I fuck with old boy.
Nah, Gooch a lightweight brat, man.
Dude. He really a really good nigga at home.
Nah, Gooch is that nigga.
He be trying to get on my ass and all that type of shit, but that's really
Gooch is like one of them OGs that's gonna tell you when you're out of pocket. You know what I mean? Right, that's it, but aggressively.
Ever since I told him that Dolph was in my top 5, that nigga been beefing with me.
Yeah, man. But
I'm low key kind of tired of it. I feel like when Kendrick said game over at the Super Bowl, it was game over. Nigga, we ain't nothing else to talk about. It's over with. Like Vince Carter, when Vince Carter stuck his arm in the rim. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's over.
Nigga, it's over with. It's done.
It's over. Vince Carter did this.
Ain't nothing you could do better than what I just did. So
it's over.
It's really over with, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? But I feel Drake, because like when you at that top echelon spot, it's hard to give it up. And the drop is hard. You get what I'm saying? To fall down to another nigga, to give another nigga leeway or give him credit is a little bit hard. So I could feel that. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to give a nigga props when he win. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. He beat your ass. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving forward, nigga. You ain't no pushover. You ain't no chump. You still doing numbers. So, nigga, what it really matter? You done beat niggas' ass in a battle before. Look at Pusha T. You get what I'm saying? Look at all the niggas that you.
Nah, he didn't beat Pusha T. He beat Meek Mill.
Meek Mill, yeah, he beat Meek Mill. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't end because you lost.
Right, it don't.
It don't end because you lost. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
like,
I agree.
Look at you in Game. Game kept going.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you gotta be a man to take your
look what Nas did to Hove, and Hove kept going.
Exactly. It was keep going in rap history. It's always been that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ice Cube did fucking NWA in bad. Did him dirty. No lubrication. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But
yeah. But at the end of the day, that's just keeping hip hop at its essence. Hip hop has always been competitive. Like all these motherfucking like new gens, X's or Z's, I don't know, wires, I don't know what the fucking letter is, but all the new why? Like this is hip hop, motherfucker. It's competitive. And niggas battle. Period. So it was all good when Drake was battling niggas and killing niggas, but then when he get destroyed, why nobody's helping? Nobody has ever helped nobody in a hip-hop battle. Why his friends not saying nothing? Because it's between these two gentlemen, my nigga. Period. Ice Cube was tapped in with all types of motherfucker. NWA was tapped in all types of motherfucker. Snoop and Dre tapped in with all types of motherfucker. Luke tapped in with all types of motherfuckers. Jay tapped in with people. Nas tapped in with people. Pac tapped. Nigga, they kept it strictly between them.
Right.
Biggie tapped in with hella different rappers. Mace, all them niggas, the locks and them that say shit about Pac. Pac and Biggie. Right? They
Real
like,
spill.
why nobody's helping Drake? Why nobody helping? Help has never been done in beef, my nigga. It's mano to mano, right?
Real spill.
Like,
Real
come on,
spill.
my nigga. Oh, white Drake friends ain't helped him. Oh, he had to
Because he
team
a
up
man,
with
he got to stand on his
Mustard.
own too. He got to
Kendrick
stand
got
10
to
toes
team
down.
up with Mustard. Nigga, that's a beat producer. That nigga ain't make no rhymes or no anthem to make that nigga hook or none of that shit.
Right. And why not?
That's
Why nobody didn't team up against Drake when he was going against the other niggas? Like y'all let them niggas fall by the wayside, but you know, like niggas is biased. Dudes is biased. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, man. Let's go to battle rap. When you watch URL and you see Arsenal against motherfucking whoever it is, Loaded Lux or somebody, whatever, it's mano to mano. Loaded Lux is from Harlem, Arsenal from fucking New Jersey. Can his New Jersey nigga tap in rap for him? No,
He
nigga,
can't.
it's between
He gonna look
y'all.
real motherfucking weak if he
It
have
probably be
another
one
nigga
word or
jump in
something
and
like,
help him fight his fight.
no, it probably be one word like, yo, woo woo. They say, yo, yo, and then he keep rapping. That's about it. A nigga can't, unless you 2-2. You do the 2-on-2, and then y'all come in rapping against each
But
other.
it ain't Marvel versus Capcom, my nigga. This ain't no fucking Street Fighter shit. This ain't no motherfucking Street Fighter shit. This ain't Marvel versus Capcom, nigga. You
This
can't have
nigga
Ryu
stupid.
come in and throw it a Dugan.
No,
Nigga,
you
you can't
can't.
have Ken come in and Dugan. You can't do that shit.
You can't. You can't.
You can't, nigga. This is Tekken, nigga. This is Tekken.
This is
If you
Mortal
getting your ass
Kombat.
beat, you getting your ass beat.
This is no, the Mortal Kombat. You got a nigga come in. Yeah, this Tekken and the Street Fighter, nigga.
Right,
Period.
nigga. This ain't Marvel versus Capcom, nigga. You can't have Mega Man come or Iron Man come in and throw a motherfucking special in that bitch. Nah, nigga, it don't work like that. Nigga, you gotta stand on your own 10.
Factoids, facts.
For
What you
real,
think
for
about
real.
what you think about the halftime show, the performance, the symbolism in it, as far as everything?
I believe that was one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen. I believe that the symbolism in it, Uncle Sam. I believe the red, white, and blue dancers, which was like more like steppers. They did their thing. Everybody did their thing. Serena Williams did her thing. And he didn't need to stand on no features. You feel what I'm saying? SZA came in and sung her little, ooh-wop and gave her a little 3 minutes of support, but he really didn't need it. I believe the set list was a little bit. I think he could have used more of his like old school hits, like swimming pools or humble or like he have a lot of hits.
You can't say humble and he perform humble.
I mean, not humble, but all my life I want money and power, respect my mind. I thought I was gonna hear that. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
That's
but
my
why you
favorite
gonna
Kendrick
hold
Lamar
on?
classic.
You gonna say die from lead showers at the Super Bowl?
But we can't. That's the same reason why Lil Wayne didn't
Yeah.
get up there. That's the
Yeah,
same
you
reason
can't-
why they couldn't let
Yeah,
Lil
you
Wayne, Lil
can't
Weezy
say
up
that
there.
at the goddamn Super Bowl. Die from
But-
lead showers? Like, nah, you can't say that, bro.
Right,
You
but I
tripping.
feel you. But you get what I'm saying, though. Like I feel like it should have been not just the G and X hits or the recent hits, because he have a lot of slaps from the past 10, 12 years. So I just wanted to hear a little bit more. I wish it was longer. I wish it was a little bit longer. And but as far as like historical Super Bowl events, like ain't too many in the past like 15 years been better than that one. You talking about The Weeknd, who had a mediocre performance. You talking about U2, who had a mediocre performance. You talking about Maroon 5, who had a mediocre performance. You talk about who else was up there? Like, ain't too many you could put above that one. You get what I'm saying? You could put Prince above that one. You could put Michael Jackson above that one. You could
Right.
you could put shit. I would even put I can't put Katy Perry shit above that. You can't do that. So shit.
But if they
It
going
was
by
what it
number,
was.
if
He
they
did
going
what
by
he did.
if they going by numbers, he outdid Mike on the numbers.
Right. Right.
The
But at
most
the
watched
same time,
Super
at
Bowl.
that Super Bowl, you know, at the Mike Super
No,
Bowl,
it was real. Mike's shit was organic. Like it
Right,
was
right.
really people at home watching it. So it's a big
Right.
difference for Mike to get that, and you would get streams and different platforms, and you add all the numbers up. No, niggas had television. That's
Right.
it.
And niggas was
Niggas
really looking at the game during Michael's Super Bowl performance. Niggas wasn't even
Fact.
on no Super Bowl shit when Michael was performing.
Facts.
Nigga was looking at other shit when it went to the Super Bowl because all of the prior Super Bowl halftime shows was trash. It was just you know for the white entertainers. I mean for white media. So when Mike came in that thing and did what he did, it changed the whole landscape of what the Super Bowl was gonna be for the next 100 years.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So, like, people wasn't even expecting it. People didn't even know what to expect. People didn't know what they was gonna be getting into, and how Mike was gonna change the face of the Super Bowl. Period. Prince came in
Halftime
that thing.
performance.
Right.
Halftime performance. He switched
Right.
that whole
Prince
shit
came
up.
in that thing and changed the whole setting of it. Janet Jackson
Right.
and Justin Timberlake came in that thing and changed the whole thing. But ain't too many you gonna get that's gonna be a generational experience where you gonna know exactly where you was and who you was with when that shit went down.
Right. And this is
I
one of the
can't
ones
tell you where I was at when Katy Perry was performing, but I can tell you exactly where I was when that nipple came out.
Facts.
I can tell you exactly what I was doing. I was 15 years old, sitting there with my people. Like, nigga, was that a titty ring? Was that a son? Was that a Cisco titty ring? I think I just seen a, you know what I'm saying? So with that
shit
being
was
said,
a Egyptian
Kendrick-
sun disk titty ring.
Right, Kendrick gonna have Kendrick. Look, I'm from New Orleans and I live in Houston, and niggas was in the living room up in here crip walking. Nigga was up in here crip walking. Niggas couldn't wait for him to mustard. Niggas couldn't wait for that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
And not like us.
And not like us.
He
That's
really
when
about to
everybody
do
started
it?
crip walking. That's when everybody started crip walking. When he, are you really about to do it?
That
Nigga,
one.
everybody stood up out the sofa. Nigga, everybody stood up. Is you really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule, man. Boy.
Come on now.
It's deeper than the music. Are
Come
you
on
really
now.
about to
Nigga
do
said,
it?
Nigga said if you stare at the Louvre for an hour, you still wouldn't get the picture. So that's what it's gonna be. That's what it is. He set the standard. He set the bar for the next 20 years of Super Bowl performances.
Hey man, compared to niggas coming out, man, Drake is a guy for streaming and songs, but that nigga's show, him doing the gun shit and coming out with a smoky hoodie, that can't compare to what Kendrick did.
You ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna cut it, my
man.
guy.
You on tour, my nigga. You coming out with a smoky back hoodie.
He even got one now where he even got the new thing where he on stage with the microphone acting like it's an AR-15, and this nigga dressed like a Namek. This nigga dressed like a Namek with a fucking hoodie with shoulder pads on. And I'm like, bro, you looking cringy. You looking real lame right now.
See, now look what I said. I said that before you even got on. Like, how he's not the culture, because the culture follows how a nigga dress, talk, everything. Nobody dress like Drake. Nobody talk like Drake.
Nah.
Niggas just sing his songs because it's the vibe. It's the hits. But other than that, like, nigga, like, when you got that influence, nigga, you gonna dress, walk, talk like their favorite person. I said Michael Jackson. I had a Jerry curl because of Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
I try to wear, I got the knockoff little leather coats and all that shit, the cheap versions of them, not the one with the silver shoulder pad, not the golden, all the little beaded coats, everything, because that's influence. You want to be just like it, right?
Bro, I wanted a piano shirt like the beaded video. I wanted one of them piano shirts so bad.
Man, niggas want the socks, everything. Nigga, everybody wanted to be like Mike.
I wanted it all. Michael, when he made the Bad video with Wesley Snipes and they had the whole movie in the beginning, and nigga was like, "What's your major?" Nigga said, "I'm in high school." Nigga said, "Well, what's your minor?"
Bro,
Nigga,
before
that whole scene is what is.
Before Jordan, it was these niggas with the Adidas. Who made us start rocking Adidas? These niggas.
Run DMC.
Run DMC.
My
Adidas.
Adidas.
Everybody wearing Adidas with no shoelaces, nigga. The whole shit. Niggas wearing the fat donkey ropes, everything. It's the way.
Yeah, yeah.
This nigga, what was his influence in Louisiana? And the young Wayne, that's Wayne.
Oh, his shit was everything. Nigga, look at my hair.
I see.
Nigga, that's the reason why I got these things in my head.
Because of Wayne.
Nigga, Gold DJ. That's my DJ. Come on, man.
Right?
Everything about Lil Wayne embodies Louisiana. Everything about Lil Wayne embodies everything Southern. You get what I'm saying? And not even Southern, Caribbean. Like, we talking about black culture here. Drake ain't never made nothing that influenced all black culture.
It don't.
He's good music to listen to at a kickback. When you
Or at a
chilling with your
party.
niggas and you chilling with some bitches, Drake is the perfect thing to put on.
Facts.
But when you sitting up there going through something and you sitting in your car thinking about your mama, smoking a blunt, Kendrick is what you want to put on, my nigga.
Facts. But now Drake got some sad music. That fucking SSS for you, man, kind of sad, my nigga.
The only Drake album that I really like is If You Reading This, It's Too Late. And he didn't even make that shit himself.
You know what? I can't even name an album, but I like songs. I like songs, my nigga. I can't name
Views was
album.
a good. I'm just saying, like I rock with Drake. I'm not saying that he a loser. I'm not saying that he a flunky. I'm just saying that it's certain things that you're not gonna do while listening to Drake. If you in the car 4 deep with your niggas, you're not about to put Drake on.
Nah, you better not. But anyway,
If you on the block slinging dope, nigga, you is not about to be listening to no Drake.
Nah, probably when the Meek Mill shit was going down the back to back. Yeah, you probably pull that out when niggas pull the back to back cars out, niggas selling hella work back to back. Like you probably threw that on back in the day. You know what I mean? Sick of these niggas. I'm sick of these niggas. That one you would throw that on.
My Ties.
Yeah,
My Ties is one of the only ones that you could say.
Yeah,
that.
you throw that on in the trap, my nigga. Like, come on, man. Let's stop playing.
But I don't even believe in that. I don't even believe in it. I don't believe in it.
Now we don't. Now we don't. But back in the day, nigga, that was a slap in the trap, nigga. For real.
You right.
Sick of these niggas. Right. Yeah, come on. Let's stop playing, my nigga.
Get rid of these niggas.
Yeah,
cool. Like it's cool, but at the same time, I'm more of a, you know, like if you're gonna be living that, if you're gonna be in that, put on somebody that's authentic to that. You get what I'm saying? Put on some Dolph.
You gotta watch what you say in your rhymes. Shaniqua made a great point.
You gotta put on some Dolph if you're in the trap. You feel
me? Shaniqua made a great point. She said this nigga gotta start from the bottom. Remember, you made a song. Started from the bottom, now we here. Nigga, you might have to start from the bottom and try to get back here.
You might gotta do that.
You might gotta do that, man. God damn, Shaniqua, that's a good point.
That is a great point, Shaniqua.
Hey, yeah, worst behavior is dope too. Yeah, worst behavior is it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
he got some shit. He got some shit.
He not a one-hit wonder. He not a flunky.
What's that word? Got a lot of frenemies that act like your friends.
But he is a very sore loser.
That enemy trying to take away from a nigga. Get away from that. Enemies got a lot of enemies. I fuck with that.
Right.
That he got some go-bots. We can't knock the slappies.
Right.
Right now he just gotta get back. Right now he just got
radio.
I'm just saying, right now he just gotta get back to the slappies. That SS4, whatever, that's for females. To me, I can't get jiggy with that.
And look,
when
I
he
was
get to
up,
a solo album,
that Bing. Look, this is a perfect example. When I was up in that Bing, they had niggas who was acting a certain type of way, and then they'll get their ass whooped, and they'll change their whole swag up. Like they wasn't the same nigga after you got your ass. You gotta be the same nigga if you win or lose. Like if you come out on top, if you come out on the bottom, I'm still the same nigga. I hate niggas that when they lose, they turn into a whole nother nigga and they asking for acceptance.
Boom.
Like,
See,
look,
bingo. Now let me land. Boy, you threw me an alley-oop, man. Go, motherfucking Chris Paul. Let motherfucking Blake Griffin slam that thing, right?
Go ahead, Blake.
At the at the end of the day, right? Damn near forgot my shit. But at the end of the day, right? What the fuck was I saying? I disagree with Kendrick. I don't like Drake with the melodies. I like Drake when he act tough. I want tough Drake back. I want bar spin Drake back. I want the tough Drake. This little fruity pebble love song, emotional shit. I can't get jiggy with that.
Right.
I want tough Drake.
You asking for acceptance.
I want tough Drake back.
You asking for like a handout. Like I feel like you done lost your swag.
They said Trap Drake is the best. I want Trap Drake, man. Whatever that Drake that was in Atlanta, we need that back, man. Period. That tough trap
Mr. Sick of these niggas.
Yeah, we need that back, man.
We
Sorry
need that
about
Scorpion back. We need that if you reading this back, we need that, get back to the bars, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Fuck them singing.
But at the same time,
man. I don't like the melodies, man.
But the whole thing, but look, at the same time, like what I'm saying, was you really that? Before you got your ass whooped, you was acting real tough guy. But then after you get your ass whooped, now you done, hey, I need y'all to love me. I need y'all to be with me. And is that, but you wasn't acting like that before you got your ass whooped.
They said jealous, emotional Drake is the real him. Shit. We need gangster Drake or tough Drake, man, because this new one ain't him. Period. It ain't him, my nigga.
We
Bounce
going back. He regressing to the grassy Drake.
Bro, when I've been looking at this nigga do these concerts, man, when he walk into the stage, he looks sad as shit. Like, you see him when he walk to the stage, his head is down and shit. His haircut ain't even right. Like, his hair look like he was, like, getting bald spots and shit. Like, he look like he's stressed out, my nigga, for real. He don't say, fuck that shit, fuck niggas. He throwing jerseys and shit. Like, he is having an emotional damage. Like, super emotional damage, my nigga. Like, he is crashing out on stage. Like, he get on stage, just get to talk. Fuck them, nigga. Like, he just going
But that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. Like, was that
nigga have a whole motherfucking Power Ranger outfit on. Say, fuck them, nigga.
Right. Because the thing is, look,
you can't throw a jersey with a Power Ranger outfit on, all them goddamn vests.
When Meek took his loss,
shoulder
he
pads
didn't
on
change up who he was. Meek didn't change at all. Meek was always Meek. Meek was Meek from the beginning to what he is now. He ain't never changed. Even during the loss, even during the failures, like even during the hurt, even all through that when he lost his homeboy Snoop, he was still Meek. It ain't never changed. Drake, why do we see you like devolve? Like you regressive. And it's hard to watch when you're looking at a hero be less than himself.
Bingo. It's like Superman getting hit with the kryptonite and had a chance to bounce back. They took it off of the nigga and he just
and then now you acting scared because you done got hit with kryptonite.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, you got your powers back. Like, strike, nigga. Superman, go get Lex Luthor,
swing,
nigga.
Fight back.
Swing. That nigga hit you with a kryptonite proto bomb, nigga, and you survive, nigga. Like, okay, nigga, your whole Krypton probably be blown up and shit. You ain't got no land to go back to, but yeah, you still alive, nigga. You able to fight with all your powers, nigga. Fight back.
Nigga, do something. Nigga, go to the sun. And get
that nigga went back to the farmyard with the family. You know, when when Superman go back to the farm with the mom and shit, like, yo, dad, I can't do this shit. He get a good talking from the dad and shit, and the mama and shit. Then he go back and strike it to action. And then take off into the sky. He need one of them little go to the farmyard. Nigga, the farmyard is with the old man, man. He need to go link up with Jay Prince, man. He need to go tap in with the mob. Go to the farmland. That's the mob. That's who adopted him. You know, when Superman, look, because he not like Superman, look, let me land my plane. When Superman landed, he landed on the farm. Who made Superman what he was? They get the farm people, the mom and the dad. Who's Drake? Where he land at? In Houston. Who with the mob? Jay Prince and Jazz, nigga. That's the dad and dad, nigga. That's the family.
Right.
Gotta go back to the farm, my nigga, where he landed.
Right. Go back.
Calibrate, man. Get your powers back and strike. Yeah, you need to get back to H-Town, my nigga. For real.
You need to be back in V-Line.
You better go hang with Jazz and Junior and get that swag, that gangster swag.
Malaya, the stripper. You know what I'm saying? Malaya had him lit.
Go do some shit with Finesse two times. Do 2 songs with that nigga.
Hey, but I can't call it. Niggas gonna do what they do, and it's not for us to call it because he on a level that supersedes where we ever been at.
Absolutely.
So we can't speculate on how it feels to fall from such a high height.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I shoot him a little bit of bail because he done fell from such a high height that it hurt. I understand that it hurt, but get yourself together, brother. Dust yourself off and just make music. Do what made you great. When LeBron lost in the finals, he didn't change his game to a Steph Curry game. He kept doing what he did, just better. Let me just get better at what I do.
Right. Yeah.
Let me get back to the fundamentals of what made me great.
You know what I think? I think that nigga need to make a phone call to Quint Miller, NASCAR Fast. Quint Miller, man, sorry about all that shit. We need you back, my nigga. Like the niggas that hit him out the park for him, bring them niggas back, bro. Period. That nigga that made sick of these niggas, bring that nigga back.
Right.
Bring the guys back. Bring them back.
Right, because everybody that done helped you seems to have fallen off.
Smacking this motherfucker. Hold up, big swole up, man. I'm throwing that alley-oop, man. We got smacking this bitch and hold up, man. Let's get
all right, smacker.
We got Goose and tapped out. I threw the alley-oop for that nigga. That nigga must be laid up somewhere. Tucked out.
I seen that nigga was in Vegas. Getting down with the get down.
Oh
them
man, you know that boy.
Gooch. Them hoes is dangerous.
Hey, you know that boy is a moving and shaker, man. You know how that go.
Right, but you got to be careful. Them hoes is dangerous. Them hoes will take all your life from you. Look at Samson. For real.
Let me put this content up right quick, man. Do you think it's the end of videos right now? Because the dude just made a dope ass breakdown, like saying that videos ain't really important right now. It's more about, just short content on IG and shit, man.
I totally agree, bro.
Like, hold on. Talk your shit though. What you gotta say?
I was just saying that I totally agree with old boy because we in a whole different realm. We in a whole different space. We gotta make way for the future. Don't get caught in the past.
Shout out to Rap Madness, man. Subscribe to them. I'm subscribing right now. My dumb ass.
On the wrong side of history, you feel me?
Let's see what he got to say about it, though. I'm glad he talking this shit because that show was about the videos. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Are in trouble. Every time an artist drops a new video, it barely makes a dent compared to the massive reception music videos received just a few years ago. There was a time when a rap video could define an era. Visuals like Hotline Bling, This Is America, and Lucid Dreams became cultural landmarks with billions of views, not just because of the music, but because of how their videos captured the moment. Now, it seems music videos are struggling to maintain their relevance in the industry. So what exactly happened? Music videos have always been a cornerstone of the music industry, but in rap, they played an even bigger role in promoting records and shaping culture. When Yo MTV Raps debuted, it introduced a visual element to hip-hop, offering interviews, crib segments, and music videos that gave fans a new way to connect with artists. But as MTV faded, YouTube became the go-to platform for music videos. Soon after, companies like Vivo were attempting to fill the void, branding themselves as the world's leading music video network. By the 2010s, YouTube had successfully transformed music videos into cultural artifacts. Viral moments, dance trends, and iconic visuals could rack up hundreds of millions, sometimes even billions of views. Music videos were no longer just marketing tools. They became a way to immortalize an artist's legacy in a visual way. But today, that doesn't seem to be the case anymore, and even artists are starting to take notice. According to Chartmetric's 2024 year-end report, music videos are no longer the promotional powerhouse they once were. The report states, music videos, once a cornerstone of artist promotion, are undergoing a shift in relevance. In a landscape dominated by short-form content, modern videos are often overshadowed by the success of the audio versions. For instance, in 2023, 36 of the top 40 most streamed Spotify tracks had accompanying videos, but the gap between streams and YouTube views averaged a staggering 731 million views. To paint a clearer picture, if we were to take one of the biggest artists, Drake, and examine the data for his video Nice for What, released in 2018, and analyze its first year's performance, this video received 311 million views between April 6, 2018 and April 6, 2019. In comparison, First Person Shooter, the song that sparked the biggest rap beef in decades with Kendrick Lamar, only achieved 68 million views between November 15th, 2023 and November 15th, 2024, despite reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
God damn. You see that drop?
That's a huge drop.
The biggest mother from 300 and some million to 60 million. And that's
a huge drop.
That First Person Shooter video looked like a $2 million, $3 million video. That motherfucker is crazy.
Yeah.
That video was hella, that motherfucker with all the graphic effects and shit, it had to be at least a $2 million video. 60 million, my nigga. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Chart. For Drake, this represents a significant decline, especially considering that this was his most prominent music video of 2023, whereas Nice for What was only his second biggest video in 2018. The trend continues with Gunna, who also had a major hit in 2018 with his song Oh Okay. In the first year from March 10th, 2018 to March 20th, 2019, the music video achieved a tidy 80 million views. In comparison, Gunna's biggest song of 2023, F You Mean, dominated the charts and had its music video released a month after the song. However, the video only accumulated 25 million views in its first year. This is extremely unusual, given that F You Mean has amassed over 1 billion streams with the same time frame. But what's even more strange is that the official visualizer for F You Mean has 96 million views on YouTube, which further indicates that fans are actively choosing not to engage with traditional music videos. So how did we get here? But first, after years of making YouTube videos, we can say there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to create what you're watching right now. Most people don't see the
Wow, you see that? Visualizers is getting more streams than the actual video.
Yeah.
That's why
I mean, when I listen to music, I'm not watching music videos. I'm just sitting up there listening. But I think it's at the same time, a different age and time, different era, different people, different folks that's going to indulge in this. Whereas, like, when we grew up in the 90s, a Busta Rhymes music video was a piece of art. You get what I'm saying? It was like put your hands where your eyes can see. If you really want to butter, like, that's an iconic video. You get what I'm saying? Like people have spoofed that video and made parodies of it. Whereas even Eminem in the Slim Shady, hi, my name is these music videos like hit a nostalgic feeling when we watch them. You get what I'm saying? Because it was a place, it was a time, it was an era. And these nowadays don't have that same weight. They don't hold that same weight when you, even no matter how good the song is, because we have great songs that have music videos attached to them, but their white counterparts like Lady Gaga, who have billions of, not millions, but billions of views. The creativity of the music video is a lot different. The artistic aspect of it is a lot different. Whereas these dudes is majority about jewelry, clothes, and hoes. And we've done that so many times. We've done that, like it's been done so many times.
So many fucking times.
Right. And to the point where it's almost laughable when somebody come out and do the same shit over and over. And it's a breath of fresh air when you see these young dudes come out with something that's just different from what everybody else. Tyler, the Creator, when he make a music video, is so much more captivating than what you see the average Gunna video look like, or the average Lil Baby video look like, or a 21 Savage video. Is almost disrespectful to the art, where you're not even trying no more. You just putting it all into, I'm gonna wear my jewelry and I'm a flash these rollies and I expect y'all to participate. Nigga, we
Right.
above that. We on a whole different wavelength. You judging shit off the lowest, like shock revive. You get what I'm saying? When them MTV, I mean not MTV, BET uncut days is over with. You just can't put ass in the video and expect to get a whole bunch of views or like tip drill. You get what I'm saying? Like we done seen so many asses nowadays that shit not special.
No. We used to have to watch at after 12. It had to be BET uncut. It's
Right.
all uncut all day right now. They showing ass
Exactly.
in all the
And it's
videos.
so saturated. It's just like you done saturated the market with bullshit. With
No, you done
low-level
saturated.
vibration shit. where
They
we
done
don't even-
saturated. Look, I'm a nigga that love fat asses. My wife would tell you. I got subscriptions to all the fat ass bitches in the game.
Yeah.
But the fat asses have become so normal and so over, you know what I mean, saturated that it's not even special no more. Like you would look at a skinny bitch like, okay, a normal bitch instead of a, you know what I mean? Like it's getting to
Right.
that. Like the asses and sold is like common right now. And then they looking ridiculous with the ass shots. They like a big ass caboose on the back with some skinny pigeon legs. Some shit look ridiculous, bro. So it's definitely out of hand and it's definitely oversaturated to where niggas ain't even looking at bitches like that with big old asses no more because it's oversaturated. Period.
Right,
But
to the point where we need a Whitney Houston to come in. We
it's a
need
natural
that.
body. It's a natural body chick. You
Right,
can
where
have-
Whitney came in with natural talent, natural body, natural beauty, and just
Bingo.
overwhelmed us with what she was. You get what I'm saying?
And then look,
Oh,
the
I
thing-
want to dance with somebody. I watch that shit now, and that shit turned me on right now.
And then look, peep this. What Kendrick Lamar also did, man, was had all the females out there clothed. They wasn't showing their bodies. They wasn't candid and like G-string type of attire, see-through, none of that shit. All the motherfucking with the corsets and shit on, with the breasts out, none of that. They were dressed up. You couldn't see their bodies, my nigga. It was respectful. The only time it got kind of out of hand was when it didn't even get out of hand. It's when they showed the body was when SZA got up there and she wasn't even like dressed candidly. She was fully had a coat on, just had some tight jeans on, tight leather oops on, showing her body. You know what I mean? But still, it wasn't disrespectful. All you seen was that stomach. You didn't see no ass cheeks. You didn't see no cleavage. You didn't see none of that shit. You know, so he kept it extra respectful with the women. You know, women in the chat, how y'all feel about that? Did he keep it respectful? They had baggy clothes on. All the women out there dancing had baggy clothes. And I don't know, tight ass, you know, stripper clothes. How y'all feel about?
And look, even to go a point further, I was having a conversation with my older brother. He closer to 50, and we was talking about the music that we grew up listening to and what my mama would play in the house, which was a lot of Anita Baker, a lot of Sade. And my brother was telling me, he was like, the reason why he loved Sade so much and why a lot of black dudes love Sade so much, because you got to realize, he was like, you may not even realize it, but she's never said not one negative thing about men in any song. She's never said a negative thing about anything. Even if the song was about her getting cheated on, she never made the man seem like the villain. And we as black men appreciated that. And we didn't even know why we was appreciative of that and why she turned us on so much. Because number one, she was beautiful, but you speak life. Speak life into your man, which we done got totally away from. We all about destroying our everything. It ain't nothing sacred no more.
It's just a crash out generation. It's a crash out generation, but you got solid people like you know what I mean, that's still young, that stand on business. It's a lot of young people like Kendrick, a lot of young people that stand on business, man. It ain't a full crash out world. It's a lot of
right.
them,
We got women like her still. You get what I'm saying? Like her,
Yeah.
the artist her.
She from the Bay.
She don't, you know, but
She
that's
from
why we
Vallejo.
love her at the same time.
She got her clothes on. She ain't showing nobody.
Ain't never
You know what I
showed
mean?
the cleavage. We
Ain't
don't even
never
know what her
did.
cleavage look like.
Right, but she's the top. period. So let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Music video for Wake Up featuring The Weeknd. The video, which is relatively simple, featuring Travis walking through a mansion with passed out partygoers, a few visual effects, and a levitation scene, ended up costing nearly $750,000 to produce under the direction of Jonah Hill. According to a lawsuit filed against Travis Scott's label for unpaid production costs, the budget breakdown revealed just how expensive even low-concept music videos can be. For a video like that to break even on YouTube's ad revenue alone, the numbers would have to be astronomical. Even if we assume a CPM cost per 1,000 views of $12, which is around the industry average, the label would just about break even after 60 to 70 million views. And that's just covering costs, not turning a profit. The video now stands at 56 million views. And if advertising revenue is not enough to cover costs, the only other major way music videos recoup expenses is through product placements. But with music videos typically lasting no more than 3 to 4 minutes, cramming in sponsorships takes up valuable screen time, often turning the video into a glorified commercial rather than a true artistic expression. Since music videos have become a financial risk, artists and labels have adjusted their strategies. Instead of producing videos for every major single, labels now wait to see which songs take off before investing in a music video. A prime example is Travis Scott's strategy for Utopia. Despite the album's massive success, he released full music videos for 2 of its biggest tracks well after the album's release. The video for I Know dropped 6 months after the album's release, and the video for Fiend arrived 9 months later. This delayed rollout strategy.
God damn, 6 months or 9 months
Yeah,
after,
9
so they
months?
wait
That's
for that shit
unheard
to
of,
hit.
bro. That's
Yeah, you
unheard of.
usually drop the video when the album drop. Why
Or
wait
even
9
before,
months?
or even before the album drop.
Right. Like, god damn. And this
Like,
is the
that's
big
crazy.
boy in the game.
Cause Not Like Us came out before GNX. Months before GNX.
Facts.
And I don't know. It's just so much going on in this game right now. Like I said, everything's so saturated. Everything's so about the money. Everything is not about, like, we got to get back to the.
It's about the
artistic.
numbers. It's about numbers. It ain't even about the fucking soul and the shit. Like the soul
It ain't
is
about
out
the
of
art
music.
no more.
It ain't about the art, and ain't about the soul. So I
We
love
looking
that.
at commercials.
I love the Drake and Kendrick battle because it done stepped the bar up. You know what I mean? And now that Kendrick won the battle, it's a higher level that you got to do with your music. You can't be bullshitting with this shit. You got to really, really do good music, like in all levels. Like if you do trap music, if you do drill music, you got to like step that shit up lyrically and beat wise. You know what I mean? Period. On all angles to even survive right now. Because it's a whole nother, like, it's coming back to the real shit. And that's the whole thing I love about this battle. Is getting back to real motherfucking hip hop. You can't just come out and show your ass and be trash, my nigga. I ain't fucking with Ice Spice no more. None of that shit, man.
You know what?
They fucking with, look, they fucking with Doshi. They're like, fuck Ice Spice. They fucking with Doshi. You feel me?
Exactly. And I'm glad to see that. But I'm gonna put an address on it. I'm gonna say that around 2004, 2005, when I was 18, it was a shift in the artistic views in music when you had like a Soulja Boy who was basically dance videos and like them Franchise Boys in My White Tee, where it was more about dancing and showing off what like the fashion and the style was. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't more or less the content of your music video, because you could go like 2-3 years before that and you take somebody like Mystical who was like, shake that ass, watch yourself. But that type of video, you could close your eyes and somebody like, you know, older like us, you could close your eyes and you can envision that video. You ain't even got to watch it. You know exactly what that video had from front to end. It's about him going to the party, and you know they having the masquerade ball, and this is that and the other. And I'm pretty sure that video was not that expensive. It was not that expensive, even though Melissa Ford was up in it.
Nah,
and,
nigga, Superhead was in there, nigga. That was a Superhead debut.
We had them hoes. We had them hoes. You know what I'm saying? We had them hoes.
Superhead was all in that thing.
You knew, it was more or less, it wasn't about the hoes. It was about the artistic vision of the music video. You take something like even Q-Tips, Such a Vibrant Thing, and like that video was better than the song. I can't even listen to the song. I don't want to listen to the song, but the video made the song.
Nah, the dopest video was when Busta Rhymes linked up with Hype Williams and Janet Jackson.
Janet
That
Jackson.
Janet Jackson and Busta Rhymes song,
Gonna make your body wet.
that
Gonna
motherfucker right
make
there.
you scream out, yeah.
And it reminds me of Janet and Mike video because they was in space. You know what I mean? And it's like it looked like it was a continuation from that video to me.
From the Scream video.
The Scream video, exactly. It looked like it was a continuation. Do you get that same vibe?
Yeah, definitely. Especially
Yeah,
when in the beginning of the video when he went down to the liquid form and then came up, you know,
like Michael. Like Michael came up.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the beginning of the videos are very, you know, they synchronized almost.
But Mike did that and remember the time when he came up in the sand.
Right. And
When
that's
it was
another
sand.
song. That's another video where like Michael was putting movies together. He wasn't even making
Movies,
movies.
many movies in his
Bang.
videos.
All of them. Liberia
Remember the
Girl, when he
time
had
though.
Liberia
Remember the
Girl, when he
time
had
with
all
Eddie
the Hollywood
Murphy.
stars in it.
Remember the time was like fucking Coming to America video.
But in 15 minutes. It was Coming to America in 15 minutes.
Facts.
It was great. It was everything that you
Mike
wanted
did
out
the
of
best
the video.
videos ever. I'm sorry. Mike fucked everybody up in videos. We still can't fuck with Mike to this day. I'm
to
sorry.
this day, because ain't nobody making artistic work like that. But that's what I'm trying to say about where we done lost the artistic vision of what a music video is supposed to be. Like people were supposed to take that and double back off of what Mike did and do it better.
Nobody
but now
did it better.
they done dropped out what Mike was working on his top chakra. You get what I'm saying? We done dropped all the way down to the bottom chakra where niggas only talking about money, clothes, and hoes.
Yeah, Mike had a message and he had dope ass videos. Let's get back to the
And
drop.
he had beautiful women up in that thing.
And top actors and actresses in that motherfucker. Let's go,
Right.
y'all.
Do
And
you remember
comedians.
hold on. Remember the time video? Do you remember that black woman who was sitting there next to Eddie Murphy? Do you remember how beautiful that black woman was?
That's an actress. Absolutely.
now.
Let's
Come
go,
on,
y'all.
man.
Fair use.
Helps labels prolong the life of a hit while minimizing financial risk. At this point, music videos are no longer a primary promotional tool. They are a financial gamble. If a song flops, a high-budget video becomes a sunk cost. This is why artists today only commit to making music videos for songs that have already proven themselves, shifting videos from a core marketing tool to an expensive financial burden. One of the biggest shifts in music videos over the past decade has been the rise of the DIY aesthetic. This raw, unpolished visual style, pioneered by Lyrical Lemonade in the mid-2010s, redefined what a music video could look like. Unlike the high-budget productions of the 2000s, DIY music videos focus on energy, personality, and stylistic edits rather than flashy locations and over-the-top cinematography. Lyrical Lemonade soon became a music curator, blessing up-and-coming artists like Juice WRLD, Lil Tecca, and Ski Mask the Slump God with music videos to take them to the mainstream. Cole Bennett, the founder of Lyrical Lemonade, pushed this aesthetic to its limits, even launching a 6-video series where every video was shot entirely on an iPhone, featuring major artists such as Lil Yachty, Justin Bieber, and Yeet, proving that big budget cameras are no longer a requirement. The success of this movement opened the doors for a new wave of talented directors, including .com Nirvan and Drew Filmed It, who embraced the DIY ethos while still delivering.
Look, so niggas went from the big budget, and a nigga that had big budget cameras. Motherfucking, you know what I mean? The big boy cameras, man. The red cameras. We call them the red camera. Oh, they bring the red camera. We shoot movies with these. They bring the red camera on your ass, boy. That red camera alone gonna cost you $5 to bring that bitch out. So you spending like 10 bands on the video shoot for just the red camera. I'm talking about
just to use the
shit.
camera alone.
Just to
We
use
ain't
the
talking about
camera.
location or nothing.
I'm talking about camera and editing. 10 bands of camera and editing. Now we gotta do location. Now you gotta do models. Now you gotta do cars and crew and you know what I mean, the whole shit that go down with it. Like security, everything, nigga. So drones and shit, you gotta pay separate for the drone. Like it used to cost for them big. Now nigga could pull out an iPhone on your ass, nigga, and film that bitch for $500. The drone, the extra $500.
And it's sad. And it's sad that we done reduced
the game
it
to
to
change. But look, you don't get the top quality videos though. You ain't gonna get them Busta Rhymes video with an iPhone. Sorry about that. You're not. You ain't gonna get Michael Jackson videos with an iPhone. So it done really fucked up the game to where niggas is doing it low. But that's why I'm saying, like, Kendrick
It's
took
not.
the shit
You'll
to a
never
higher
make a
echelon.
generational video like that.
It's a higher echelons with the videos, man. Kendrick stepping it up. Drake stepped it up with that first person shooter. That was a dope ass video. So it's some people still stepping it up, but it's niggas doing motherfucking iPhone videos and winning. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
High quality visuals. With the rise of accessible editing tools like CapCut and the continued improvement of smartphone cameras, creating a professional looking video has never been easier. Now, any artist with an iPhone and a creative vision can put together a decent looking music video without spending thousands on production. However, while this democratization of music videos has made the medium more accessible, it's also led to oversaturation. Because so many artists and directors are using the same tools and stylistic approaches, the market has become flooded with visually similar videos, diluting their overall impact. For example, Lyrical Lemonade's viewership has massively decreased over the past couple of years. Lil Yachty's Holster was the most viewed Lyrical Lemonade video published in 2023. Despite the song itself amassing over 100 million streams, the video has only 36 million views. A huge disconnect that highlights how fans are consuming the music but skipping the visuals, which used to be sometimes even more popular than the song itself in the days of the SoundCloud era. Even when Lyrical Lemonade released a full set of visuals for its compilation album All Is Yellow, the results were underwhelming. Despite the project featuring major names like J.I.D., Jack Harlow.
You know, I'm gonna say why the visual ain't important no more, because the artist is so accessible right now. If you could tweet a nigga and you could Instagram a nigga and you could Facebook a nigga, and when he drops shit, like, artists are too accessible. It's not no mystique about them no more. Right. So like Michael Jackson, like, we couldn't see this nigga on the streets. Prince. Yeah, well, like, we had to wait for a nigga video to see this nigga. So the mystique out of, like, Jay-Z still got that mystique. You know what I mean? He ain't just out there he ain't got no social media. Right. You know what I mean? So he ain't out there like that. Beyonce, she's, you know, she gotta have that. But it's certain artists that had a mystique, you know what I mean? And you only see them when they perform or drop an album or drop a video. And that's when you're gonna see the new swag. We couldn't wait for a Jay-Z video to drop, because he the new swag. You gonna have a new jewelry on, he gonna have the new clothes on, like, oh shit, that's what Jay wearing. Okay, we wearing that. But niggas didn't see Jay just walking around town and just chilling and doing motherfucking Instagram face, you know, selfies and, you know what I mean, Instagram posts and shit. Like, none of that. He's still mystique. These new artists ain't mystique at all. They doing too much Instagram shit. And, you know what I mean? You're doing too much. You got to.
When I was in high school, the Brush Your Shoulders Off video came out, and that video was so influential, like, to everybody in my community, from beginning to end, like from the bomber jacket with the beanie with the brim on it, to I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. My name is Ho. You get what I'm saying? Like, and he got Beyonce, who didn't even show her face at that time. Everybody was like, yo, that's Beyonce. Yo, that ain't Beyonce. Bro, look, that is Beyonce. You can see her little curls in her hair and this, that. Like, it was so influential. It was so, like you said, it had so much mystique in it. It had
because
so much,
you don't get this unless you see the video. Period.
Right.
Like how Kanye,
that video was better than the song.
But look how Kanye doing it. He's like everywhere. He's doing little posts. He's doing interviews and shit. You don't see Jay doing no interviews. He's mystique.
Not at all.
At all.
Like you said, they too accessible. Shit is not sacred no more.
It ain't sacred.
There's no sacred in the rap game no more. Everything is touchable. You can
The thing is, why do I need to look at your video to see the new drip if you posting it on IG? I see what you rocking. Okay, that's a new swag. I don't got to look at your video to see, oh, what's the new drip or what's the new style. You know what I mean? Boom, I got the music. I'm riding, like you said, we ride to the music, but we look at the video to see what the mystique is. Oh, did he have a new chain? Did he do this? If you posted the new chain, posted the new car, posted the new drip, we already seen it before you did the video.
Right. The artistic vision ain't there no more. Like, if you can make a whole $1 million production off an iPhone, why do I need the red camera? Why do I need all these different types? But then you saturating the whole market with your bullshit.
Bingo. So yeah, and then when they really win is when niggas talking about drama. So you got Lil Boosie, he go on there talking about drama, so he winning from his post, you know what I mean? But the music
he's not even making music no more. He just making Instagram posts.
the music ain't winning. You know what I mean? His
Instagram post
Instagram,
getting 5 million likes.
his Instagram and his motherfucking interviews doing more than his music. So
Right.
it's two sides of the game to where you can play that internet game and make more money than the music, or you could be Mystique and make a lot of money in the music. Let's go, y'all.
But then again, that's all being exploitive. Like you exploiting your people by doing this, like type
it ain't exploitive. It's burning yourself out. You know,
Well,
you just
I
burn
look at it
yourself
like-
out.
I look at it like once you start doing those type of things, people are just gonna emulate it and imitate it, and then they gonna try to start like he said with the lyrical lemonade.
That's
shit, where
right.
people
That's
started
the
to do
culture. That's the culture, right? But you want to save that for the video. You know what I mean? Like Mike, we couldn't wait for the next outfit that he had. Like each outfit, we had to go get some new shit. He wore a jacket on Beat It, then he wore a jacket on Thriller, then he wore another. Like we had to get all the jackets,
the bad
like,
video and all that.
bad. He wore like different shit that we all had to get. Like nigga, we had to wait for that video. Michael wasn't walking around with the Beat It coat, just normal nigga. Just like no nigga, you seen that in the video. So
to the point where you get all the way up to he kept elevating his game to the point where you get to a point where remember the times where he wearing a gold motherfucking robe and niggas can't get that. Niggas can't get that.
So
but
it's
you sitting up there looking at it like, God damn, this nigga is the baddest motherfucker of all time. And
let's get back to it though. Let's get back to it. I agree with you. Let's get back to it. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Arlo, Eminem, and Chief Keef, none of the videos exceeded 20 million views, and most struggled to surpass 5 million. Just a few years ago, a video featuring top-tier artists would have easily reached hundreds of millions of views. But today, even high-profile collaborations fail to capture the same level of attention, despite Lyrical Lemonade building their massive platform off making music videos for the most promising rap artists. Finally, one of the most glaring reasons why music videos are struggling is something less quantifiable: a lack of creativity. The days of music videos feeling like events are fading, largely because many modern rap videos feel formulaic. The success of a music video can usually be attributed to 4 key factors. Number 1, shock value. Number 2, star power. Number 3, a compelling narrative. And number 4, high quality cinematography and editing. But today, many rap videos fail to even check one of these boxes. Instead, they become a rinse and repeat cycle of models, luxury cars, and rappers flexing while lip syncing their lyrics. For example, Lil Baby's latest music video for the song By Myself feels more like a label obligation than a creative project, lacking any real concept, vision, or authenticity. Contrast that with Future and Drake's Life is Good. While it's not the most groundbreaking concept, it's still engaging because it tells a story. Seeing 2 of the biggest rappers in the world taking odd jobs while rapping their lyrics adds personality to the visuals, making it more entertaining than yet another video of an artist standing in front of a car. And that extra effort paid off because Life is Good now boasts over 2 billion views, making it one of the most watched rap videos of all time. Nevertheless, we still have many creative powerhouses in rap who continue to push the limits.
That video was dope as fuck. They killed that one. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
With music videos, artists like Tyler the Creator use music videos to showcase the narrative and overarching themes of their albums. Through his visuals, Tyler brings to life distinct characteristics of personas like Sir Baudelaire or Igor. In addition, he's crafted an extremely unique and recognizable style when it comes to music videos, which has become a staple of his album rollouts. These videos are not just about flexing wealth or status, they're integral to showing his audience what his music looks like. He does this with his introspective track, Sorry Not Sorry, where he cleverly displays all of his alter egos on one stage. Essentially directing high-quality short films, Tyler consistently garners millions of views on each release. Similarly, A$AP Rocky incorporates a refreshing cinematic style and engaging visuals into his music videos. While they may not always follow a narrative, videos like Taylor Swift and Riot feature stunning visual compositions that could rival professional photography. These videos, often reaching tens of millions of views, continue to push the boundaries of what rap music videos can be. Kendrick also uses music videos to showcase excellent cinematography and convey narratives that deepen his work's meaning. Each video is rich with cultural references that reflect his mental and artistic state. This was evident in his most recent videos, Not Like Us and Squabble Up, which contain entire narratives and layers of symbolism. The common thread in all 3 artists is their intentionality in crafting music videos. These videos are not created merely as a marketing tool to promote songs. Instead, they provide additional context, tell stories, and visually express the music. For Tyler, A$AP Rocky, and Kendrick,
them videos, nigga. Hey, all the videos he talking about is dope as fuck. Fair use, man. Let's get to it. Let's go, y'all. That's craftsmanship, and that's artist, real motherfucking painting the picture, real artistry. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
Music videos are an extension of their artistry, designed to show listeners what the song feels like, not just what it sounds like. The biggest and most immediate shift in the future of rap music videos is the rise of AI-generated visuals. Kanye West has already embraced AI extensively, starting in early 2024 during the rollout of Vultures 1 and Vultures 2. Several of the project's music videos, including the title track Vultures and Fried, were entirely AI-generated. He even announced a Vulture's film, with its trailer being fully AI produced, an eerie yet fitting complement to the album's dark, chaotic energy. While his use of AI visuals has been controversial, sparking divisive discussions among fans about their creative integrity, they are also likely much cheaper and faster to produce than traditional music videos. With an artist as big as Kanye embracing AI, it helps normalize the technology, making it more accepted within the industry. As AI-generated visuals become more widely used, smaller artists may feel less.
I swear to God, this scene right here, I was wondering, was that real people? That's AI.
I don't
I
like
swear
that.
to man, when I looked at this video, when I seen all them people running, I'm like, nigga, is that real? And that's AI. That nigga dope with that one, man. Let's go, y'all. Fair use. Look at this
You
shit.
like it. I mean,
Less hesitation in
I
adopting
think
them, allowing them to create high-quality visuals without the financial burden of traditional music videos. Another rising trend in music videos is the growing demand
All them people running was AI. That's dope as fuck. I thought that was real people running, nigga. Them all AI, nigga. That's dope. Let's go, y'all. Fair use.
for organic, unscripted performances instead of traditional lip-synced music videos. This shift has led to explosive growth for platforms like On the Radar, On the Block, and NPR's Tiny Desk, which provide intimate, stripped-down performances that feel genuine and immersive. Even Lyrical Lemonade has begun to diversify away from traditional rap visuals with its new Lunchtime Freestyle series. Numerous big-name artists such as Drake, Central C, Lil Yachty, and many others have started to participate in these kinds of performances, making these platforms the new ways to launch rap careers. Finally, another new wave of creativity is reshaping how music videos are created, with streamers like Blackboy Max and Your Rage being the leaders of this new movement. These streamers have redefined audience engagement by making songs live on stream with rappers and integrating their creation process into the narrative. For instance, Blackboy Max collaborated with rising rapper Laser Dim 700 to create the viral hit Laced Max. The song was made completely live during a stream in 20 minutes, with Max as the sound engineer. The video was then filmed shortly after, and it performed exceptionally well, earning 1 million views in 2 weeks, thanks to its organic backstory, drawing viewers intrigued by how the final product came together so quickly. Pink Dreads by DDG is another great instance of this model's success, reaching 2 million views in just 9 days. What sets these videos apart is the intentionality behind them. Fans feel invested in the process, making the final product more meaningful. This trend of live, organic presentations of music is gaining momentum, shifting audience preference away from traditional music videos that often feel somewhat lifeless and fabricated. Streamers like Your Rage and Blackboy Max are also developing their own music labels and hosting song wars, where artists pitch songs live to guest.
Hey, so video shit is over, man. They doing live studio sessions, nigga. They stepping it up, man. These young streamers and dreamers, they doing they 1-2, man. Period. You can't knock the hustle, mate. You feel me?
Right. You
Like
can't.
Chico said, shout to Europe, shout to everybody in the motherfucking building, man. You feel me?
Right. I feel it. But I think that real gonna outweigh fake at the end of the day every time. Like you got platforms like Tiny Desk where you got real musicians doing real musician shit, and that's gonna always outweigh the bullshit. It's always gonna, and the more that you pump into that, the more that you try to, raise the more you try to raise your talent, you trying to Goku it, you trying to just go hard out, max it. That's gonna outweigh somebody who puts in minimal effort with AI.
Right. Somebody said we want to see Kanye. We don't want to see AI. I agree.
Right.
It's
Right.
only so much you could do with the AI if you're not actually in the fucking video. Period.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. And so,
But look, on that note, man, let's get the fuck up out of here. We in this motherfucker for 3 hours, man. Thanks for tapping back in, Moons and Quasars, man. We did a
Hell
great
yeah,
one
bro.
tonight, man. Appreciate you. Welcome home, nigga. You
Hey,
feel me?
I
Get
mean,
out
it's big.
Hey, they can't keep a black man down. Yada.
Not for long. Not for long.
For long. You feel me? Yada. Appreciate you, champ. Be easy.
Love you, brother.
Yada. On my salute to Moons and Quasars for the tap back in, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. Salute to the mods. I see Shaniqua in the building. Goose the Great was in the motherfucking building, man. Everybody in the building. We got Europe in the building. We got the UK in the building. We got down south, the East Coast, nigga, the West Coast, the Midwest in this motherfucker, and everywhere in between. You feel me? Appreciate everybody for the tap in, man. Great content tonight, man. Drake is making a good comeback. He's #1, getting the job done. Charleston White is still a hater. You feel me? And 50 Cent still going hard on Joe Budden, man. No Frank Ocean. On that note, we out this bitch, man. Definitely hit them likes, you know what I mean? Hit them subscribes, all that shit, getting them chat, talk y'all shit, man. Definitely make a donation if you feel the conversation. The Cash App is at the bottom of the screen, Mean Gene. I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. subscribe, and go tell a friend. On that note, we out this bitch, man. Good night and good morning to everybody, man. Yuck Mouth TV, subscribe to your Gizai. Salute, yada. Bye-bye now. Oh, boy.